Welcome, everybody, to the Average Overlanders podcast. I'm Jared.
And I'm Ben.
And today we have with us, once again, our buddy Norm.
Hey, what's up?
I don't even know what to call you now, because you got Land Beaver, but you have like the new rig.
I just stuck with Land Beaver because, that's what we all kind of came up with.
It's
It was born here.
Yeah, Land
It'll
Beaver,
never
man.
go anywhere until we all decide to change it.
Right.
It's got to be 2/3 vote.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my Mini Caliente, I sold the Mini. Breaking news. I sold the Mini.
No!
But, yeah, it was time. I had my fun with it. It was cool. Got another Mini, but I'm going to keep the same license plates. Hot Spicy, they're going to deliver them back to me.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah. I let them keep them so they could drive down, not get, pulled over.
Right.
And then, so they're going to send them back to me once they get it registered, because they're registering it in Louisiana. That's where he's from originally. And
Pay that California tax.
yeah, right. No. And the smog and everything else. Yeah, dude. I was trying to name my new one, but there's a couple ones that were pretty cool.
Yeah, so we need to have maybe some a vote on it. Have you done that, or get people to kind
I
of
said
submit?
whoever names it, then it's going to be I have a prize. It's going to be a Liquimali prize because we're sponsored by Liquimali.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, no, honestly, best shit. Put in your car, truck,
Right.
Land Rover.
Molly.
Liquimali.
I'm drinking Liquid Molly.
No, you're drinking Cuervo.
Oh, is that it? Okay. My bad.
Yeah, man. But anyways, there was a couple good names that were suggested.
Oh, okay. And you're still sticking with that
Mexican food. I'm gonna try because
that's a hard one.
It's
to
a
keep
blue
rolling.
one.
It's blue.
Blue
Azul?
agave. I'm hoping that I can get some sort of blue agave something or other.
Azul agave.
Yeah, agave azul. I don't know.
Just name it Spicy Tapatio.
Tapatio's red, dude.
though.
I'm talking about blue. Anyways, we'll figure that out.
figure it
but that's
out.
something not overland related.
Yeah.
I kind of like what he said, though. Just put up a poll and let the poll run for a couple days and see what comes up.
I had a
Your
bunch
favorite?
of suggestions. I'm gonna put the top 4, and then people are gonna vote on it, and then whoever wins gets the Liquimali, whatever.
And you can still name it whatever you want.
And I'll just decide not to do it.
Right.
So, anyways, but Land Beaver, Mr. Norm, Jeep lover, duck lover,
Thanks for having me back, guys. I really appreciate it. It's been a while.
it has been a while. Jared got up. I don't know what's going on now.
No,
Aim is texting me. I hope he's all right.
I was just talking to Aim.
He had
couple weeks
had
ago.
an issue earlier on his trip.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy, I think he was trolling me, man. He posted a picture of Kitna Lake in
Montana?
in Montana, where I was just camping right there. Next thing you know, he sends me a picture of his family all parked right there.
Yeah.
Like, bro, were you following me, man? I didn't put coordinates on there. He's like, well, this is only the 10th time I've been here. I was like, oh, okay. He's the master.
Yeah, he is the master. So then he's texting me because he's like, oh, here's home for the night. I'm kind of like his, local guardian angel, whatever. And
Aim is the man.
he had an issue with his battery, and his truck wouldn't start, and he was in the middle of nowhere.
That's right.
And he hit me up. It was 2 days ago or yesterday. He's like, hey man, my battery went out and I'm stuck. And it looks like Norm's having some audio issues.
Oh, okay.
I can hear
I can
you.
hear it now.
Can
Yeah,
you hear me?
it's back. All of a sudden, it just went blank.
Oh yeah.
But
You still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
perfect.
Awesome.
So if everybody's curious, because if you're listening to this audio wise, we're doing a test run for a live stream. We're testing out cameras right now, so it might be a little weird. We might be going to talk off subject here a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, Aim just texted me. He's like, I can watch the live stream.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Facebook.
Oh, there we go. See, I see it perfect. I hear it now. Perfect.
Yeah.
And
so
since we're testing the camera, they had to have the most beautiful person you guys know. And what's better than a beaver?
I know. Nothing.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
There's nothing. Nothing. We're all in. I mean, what are you going to say? That's cheers to that. Are those good, right?
Trying to get it just right. I apologize for any lags and audio.
Yeah, Aim's pretty disappointed.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Aim.
He's our
man.
one viewer, probably.
Yeah.
See, I just went dead again.
Oh, he's going dead?
Oh, there we go. Now I hear it again.
There we go.
Aim is the man.
He really is.
Anytime I ask him for anything, that guy's just so forthcoming, willing to shoot you a place that's really cool. I mean, he's been to all of them.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's sent me a ton of stuff too. So, but yeah, long story short, his battery went dead, and we'll have to have him on the podcast to talk about this. But basically, his battery went dead, but he was able to fix it. So,
I saw that. Yeah, his auxiliary battery went dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, man, I need to lose like 50 pounds.
The everybody remember the camera adds 50 pounds, so we're actually way better shape.
I got to tell you a story. Okay, so I was at work. This is related to that comment.
All right.
I was at work, and we have like those cameras that like automatically like go to whoever's in the room. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is I was in a meeting, and some other people joined or whatever, and then I looked back at the TV, and it was like on me. I was like, damn, the camera definitely adds 10 pounds. And then the SVP, she's like 2 levels above me. She was like, yeah, maybe 20. And I was like,
oh man.
Not directed at you though, right?
Well, she was looking at herself in it, and she's like, oh man. So she wasn't trying to call me out.
Shout across the bow.
The way it came off, I was like, thanks, Laura. Her name's Laura. I won't give her last name, but I was like, thanks, Laura. You totally just like said I look fatter than even I was claiming fat. And then you said, no, you're actually really fat. But it's true, dude. Like, I mean, I don't know. Looking at myself, because I look at myself through my eyes, which is like a beautiful rose lenses.
Of course.
And I'm beautiful. But then I'm like, see myself on TV and I'm like, yeah, that dude's ugly.
Yeah, maybe this video thing is a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe video's bad.
Maybe we should stick to audio.
Yeah. Stick to audio, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be heading over for makeup before you even do it.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Like, oh, God, I look that bad. Yeah.
Now I know why all these guys, like, they're in the makeup studio because they get makeup done and then they go on air.
Right.
Right. So good.
Oh, man. Maybe that's what turns Donald Trump orange. Maybe it's his makeup for the airbrushing of the orange,
Yeah.
You never know.
That layer.
Oh, man.
Anyways, no politics.
No, so but no politics. No politics, no religion.
Yeah.
Unless it's bad religion.
Hey. So,
anyway.
Norm.
Yes.
Since you've been gone.
It's been a year.
It's been a while.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, what's new with you?
Oh, well.
You gotta, like, have you been on since you got your new truck?
No.
Or anything?
Your Jeep?
No.
I thought you talked about your Jeep.
No.
No?
So what'd you get?
Well,
A Jeep. I already gave that away.
Damn,
I already gave that away.
I got a lot of headaches.
All right.
He got a Jeep.
I went and bought a Jeep last year, and 1997 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited, little 5.2 action,
Little
ZJ, lifted, iron rock, got the whole thing. Pretty nice. I wanted to, be like my hero, Fastlane.
Yeah. You just on here.
He didn't want to be the only one out on the trail. So
You wanted to duck each other is what it was.
Oh, that's it.
well, I'll tell you what, he is a huge help. He's really good.
He's already worked out all the
been through
bugs.
the wars.
Yeah.
Him and Kevin, WJ. They've been through the wars. So, ironically, on our trip, Kevin's was the one that went down, and I was sitting there crossing my fingers, going, "Man, I'm glad I'm down."
Oh, you're talking about the trip that we went on to Anza Borrego.
Yes, sir.
Before the Rigs and Brews event.
That was the weekend.
We've
of the
talked
Rigs
about that on here, but you have not.
Right.
About it.
That was the first trip I took with the Jeep. Got to get it out there, and I followed you out there that day, and we pulled over maybe 2-3 times for the doggies, right?
Yeah.
Right, and used up all my paper towels. I've yet to recoup. What's going on?
I owe you. A you know what? You can take that home. That's Jared's paper towels.
Paper towels, guys.
Yeah, we're brothers. It's okay.
What's yours is mine.
Yeah, if you guys want to swap underwear, I get it.
Oh, whoa.
Hey,
Weird now.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, but that was the first trip out there. Went out there with Mike, Flatbed Tundra, and went out there with Sean and Adam and Kevin and yourself, and had a great time out there at Anza Borrego. That was my first time.
That was a cool spot.
That was a real cool spot for the first time you guys said you'd been out there. And it was legit. It was the first time I really got to get out there and blast around in that Jeep. Had a really good time out there. Learned a lot because I really wasn't familiar with what it could do or anything. And
Yeah, it's a whole new platform.
yeah, it really
Right.
was. It really was. And this guy, you know, Ben and Sean were like, dude, send it. You know, so,
Well, I was sending it that whole weekend.
yeah, you really sent it when we got down there and he adjusted your little computer there.
He just pulled out a fuse.
Yeah.
That's all he did.
What was it?
So I don't know. I think I talked about it before, but in my ZR2, he pulled a fuse because I had traction control off. I had, you know, all the nannies taken away, and I was just ripping in the wash, and I was doing like under the speed limit in a wash.
Is there a speed limit in the wash?
No, it was like 90. I literally got up to 90.
Dude, he was flying.
Just cooking.
me and Adam and Mike were just sitting there with our arms folded going. He was like a kid in a candy store. It was like every minute and a half was like right off
Fly by.
And we were like, well, are we ever going to get out of here? It was like, it was so
Dude,
funny.
I was having way too much fun.
Yeah, it
and
was
then
pretty fun.
Then somebody was like, "Hey, give me your dog," because he's like, he's definitely gonna roll.
Right.
They didn't say, "Hey Ben, you may want to chill a little bit. You know, you might roll." He was like, "No, just give me your dog. We don't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
Just give me your dog."
Well, your dogs are safe.
He was out there like Maverick the first time he said, oh, that red button, that's afterburner. What does that do?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he was sucked into the seat and he was just going back and forth and back. He was flying, dude.
Nice.
He was flying.
I wish you guys would have filmed me.
Well, we were so in awe. I mean,
Most people are when they see
caught
me.
in the moment.
Yeah, dude, if he would have had wings on that thing, he'd have took off, dude. He was flying. That thing was like a rocket, man.
Hey, I would have been Back to the Future. I was definitely over 88 miles an hour.
Yeah. You had the gigawatts going.
Yeah,
the flux
exactly.
capacitor was rocking. It was smoking, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. And Adam was just laughing, man. And we're like, oh, God, he's going to be in trouble now, man. He's never going to want to put that thing back.
Yeah, we put
Rattle
back.
it all loose.
Yeah, that was a fun trip. We went out to a really cool place and we camped out all together and we were staying up. The first night we were there, we stayed up till probably like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and the wind's ripping at like 30 miles an hour.
Well, we were worried about that storm.
Yeah, that's right. And remember, we had the big bonfire. We kept piling all the wood on, and I mean, the wind's whipping. And I mean, the flames are going like 30 feet past us with embers going.
Oh, shit. Good thing you're
It's
out in
a
the middle of the
desert, though.
desert.
Yeah, we're out in the middle of the desert. It was nothing. And we were listening to some good music.
Yeah, dude. So
That should be your guys' lead-in music.
okay.
I'm country as you know what.
Yeah, country is F.
Country's
Paul Cawthon, you know, he's actually going to be up in Joshua Tree at Pappy and Harriet's in next weekend, I think.
Wait a minute. We made kind of a pact. I think we were all kind of, feeling pretty lit at that point where we said, dude, if this guy ever comes to California, we all got to go and see.
Dude, the tickets are still available. Come with it.
Where is it at? Pioneer Town?
It's in Pioneer Town.
Oh.
It's at Pappy and Harriet's.
Dude, after that, we just go to Big Bear.
Yeah.
Or
That's a nice weekend trip.
yeah, we could.
Oh, dude.
Who wants to?
We got to go.
Buy tickets. They're still available.
Okay.
Do it now.
I'm going to go on there. I'll look at it. Yeah, for sure.
No, let me after the episode.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry.
But
But yeah, we listened to some good music that
Good
first night,
music.
man.
we built a playlist based on that. Dirtbag Overlanders. It's on Spotify.
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, I started that playlist.
I just went down and downloaded all his music, and that's what
It's
I use when I
good.
rip around.
Dude, it's so
I gotta
much
check
fun.
it out.
I rolled the windows down and put down country as that. People are like, dude, I'm getting thumbs up and everything.
Cocaine Country Dancing.
Yes.
That's another song.
Really?
Yes.
Who is
Yeah.
this?
Dick down in Dallas.
Cawthon.
All coffee.
That's a different
I know, but
artist.
it's along that
That's
same
part
lines.
of the Dirtbag Overlander playlist.
Oh, that's so good.
You know what? I'm going to do. I'm gonna give you the link to post for the Dirtbag Overlander Spotify playlist.
All right.
Then they'll know what we're talking
We'll
about.
do it. Yeah.
See, and I think every guest that comes on has to be able to contribute one song to it.
They have to.
One song.
It'll be collaborative.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the trip. That was a really good trip. That was really fun. First time I got to get out there with the Jeep and just, rip around in there. Got to disconnect the sway bars and everything.
Went to the
Diablo drop.
Diablo drop off.
Yeah, I was kind of sketchy staying.
He was like, I don't know if I can make it.
well,
I'm like,
I was kind of staying out of the ruts, and going up and down, and then
I made him a margarita, and then he was like,
He
okay,
made me
I'll
a
go for
margarita,
it.
and then
I'll go for it.
And then Sean jumps in the vehicle with me. And he goes, "Come on, let's go." And then he goes, "No, dude, go in, take those things. It'll be fine." Next thing you know, it's all flexing up and down. I was like, "Okay,
Dude,
this is chill."
The thing is that
was
I
so
was
much fun.
watching him from the top of Diablo drop off, and he was going down because we were going from top to bottom, and then he came back up. But He was all nervous about it. I'm like, dude, let the suspension do the work.
Yeah.
Like it's set up for that. You have a long arm ZJ, and
Yeah, you already have it all set up. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what it's
but,
for.
But I didn't really know the.
he didn't realize it was like
vehicle.
that capable.
Right.
He went down. And he was like, "That's it."
that was easy.
It really
The
was.
suspension was like doing.
He's
its thing, dude.
exactly what he said. I was like, "That's it." I thought I was gonna get thrown around a little bit, and
No, dude, your
next thing,
ZJ
you know,
was
I'm
set
going,
up.
next thing you know, I'm going down all 3 different chutes and coming up all 3, and
I got hung up on a rock.
Yeah.
It was on my my suspension, the mounting part on the axle. It was caught on that because I have small tires, but I've since upgraded, and next time it shouldn't be a problem.
well, remember we were watching that one guy go down there in like an F250 or something. He was coming up and he couldn't make it. He's on that shale, the far
Yeah.
one, and I mean, he was just beating his vehicle to death.
Yep.
He was getting all pissed off, and he's bouncing up and down there, going crazy.
Where's that? There's that video of that dude with the he's pulling like a toy hauler trying to get up some shit. I think it was like out there somewhere.
Oh, you're talking about the one where it breaks off?
Yeah.
I saw that.
I'm like, oh my god, dude.
But yeah, that was the first time I took that ZJ out, and then we cruised over to Riggs and Brews from there. And
Well, we didn't just cruise over to Riggs and Brews,
well, they
but
heard the story. I don't want to.
they've already told us. That's the one where Kevin.
I don't want to throw Kevin under the.
No, it's not his fault.
No,
he
I
just
know, that's right.
He was going up the grade because we were on the 8, and so we were from the Anza-Borrego side. So you have to go up the grade through with the Valley of the Moon area or whatever.
Yeah.
So like you start climbing, and when
That's
you
a
start
long
climbing,
climb. That's miles.
yeah, that's a long steady mileage, and
It was hot that day too.
It was
remember?
hot. He was warming up,
Yep.
and temp just kept going.
Yep.
He had some sort of blockage, I think. So
He's replaced. I talked to him. I want to say it was yesterday or the day before. He told me he's replaced his whole whole cooler system, everything. So he's ready to go.
yeah, next time something else will break.
Well, it's a Jeep. It's a Jeep. I'm learning that because Laura
Yeah.
keeps reminding me. Oh, look, we got a $20,000 Jeep now. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, great.
dude. The Mini Cooper is like a $30,000 Mini Cooper.
Right, exactly. It's not what it started out.
Same thing. Just empty every pocket
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But yeah, that was
to find the ducks to put on other Jeeps. No, it's kidding.
so that was a really good trip. That was really good for me because I got to get out there in that area, and it was a good area that we had never been to.
Yeah.
So, and everybody was really stoked about where we were at. So it was really fun. We had a good time.
Is there another Cuervo for me, or is there? I don't know,
How many,
man.
how many did you like? How many of those did you bring?
How many did you bring?
Right.
Oh, there's 2
We
left.
got
So
those left. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, I'm still working on.
did you say
mine.
dose?
Dose.
Dose? I mean, they're
Dose.
They are Cuervos.
they are Cuervos.
Cuervos.
so,
Dude, I am bilingual. See, I can order at a Mexican restaurant, no problem.
Yeah. Dos cervezas.
Those cervezas. Told you those Cuervos are good, right? They're addictive. But yeah,
That's the problem.
that was the first trip. That was really fun. And then got back there and started evaluating. Okay, what do I want to do now? And now I'm thinking.
Wait, you were evaluating what? Like what add-ons you were doing to the Jeep?
Like sleeping in the Jeep. Like that was the first time. I have my Ranger, and it's like the Cadillac. I've got the 23.0 up there, and that.
yeah,
thing's-
yeah, that thing dialed in.
Yeah, that
Right.
thing's just so sweet. It's good for the long trips, but the Jeep is just good for
You don't have to
beating
worry
the,
about it.
beating the
much.
crap out of it.
Yeah.
Basically,
yeah, doing Jeep things.
yeah, doing Jeep things.
Jeep things.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about a rooftop tent on it.
On the
But-
Jeep.
Yeah, on the Jeep, just a little thin clamshell, cheap one.
Yeah, a little wedge or something
Yeah, just
lightweight.
a little wedge, just something to throw up on there
I
because
saw one like super cheap the other day too.
Dude,
PX4.
I had a
think,
listener
was
actually. A
selling-
listener like just asked me like, "I'm selling my tent. If you know anybody, I'll have to look to see what it is." But it's pretty cheap.
one of our
I was
listeners.
thinking
Oh, yeah.
about it. I'm also thinking about the a Gazelle. The 4-person Gazelle.
Oh yeah, just ground tenant.
Yeah, ground
because
tenant.
that's what Sean uses.
Right, but I've got a couple.
That's what I do.
I got
Yeah.
a couple of cots. Military cots that I like to put in there so I don't have to sleep on the ground. Because I'm bougie that way.
Yeah.
No, I love the cot that I have. Problem is my dogs like to lay on top of me,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh my god.
It's unavoidable for you, man. You got the doggies with you now, and now they're broken in. They like going out on the trails.
Cooper can lay on the ground. He's fine. It's Callie that's like the one on my shirt. She's very attached to me. I don't know why.
So good. Yeah, so I'm thinking about that, and then I'm thinking. I put in a new. When I bought the Jeep, most of it was all original, other than all the suspension and everything. All that's upgraded. The inside of it is still 1997. So I pulled out I pulled out the cassette player. I swear to God, I had a cassette player and a CD player. It was like a dual because it was
that was high tech.
well,
Dude.
it was the Grand Limited. It was limited. Yeah. So I pulled that thing out and I bought a nice 10-inch screen and put it in there. So I have Bluetooth
cool.
now. I can listen to my
Yeah,
music.
it's a dope setup, dude.
It's pretty nice now. You know, at least I can hear myself.
I need to I hate the stock stereo on my
Yeah,
Tundra.
mine was brutal.
It's all jacked up. It like turns itself off randomly.
Yeah, like we'll be talking, and all of a sudden we'll get disconnected.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna freeze. The whole screen just freezes. And I gotta power it off, power it back on. And there's a fix for it supposedly. Like I downloaded it to like you're supposed to download like this program or an update to your USB, and then you plug that into it, and then it's supposed to update, but it didn't work for mine. I just need a new head unit. It's annoying.
That's what I just did.
But they're expensive.
I got sick of it.
$600 or something for a new head unit. Fuck.
Amazon.
I'm poor.
Yeah. So
Are,
yeah,
are
I was-
you?
I know.
I am
Oh,
now.
it's cool new tech, man.
Well, Jared owns a studio now.
Oh,
He's a
that's
studio
why I'm
master.
fucking
He's a mogul.
poor because I
He's a mogul.
buy all this stupid shit.
It's not stupid. It's actually really cool.
You know what it is? It's just it's what is it? What is it? First world problems.
yeah, first world.
First world problems. But yeah, I wanted. I mean, I couldn't even hear myself in that.
Four-wheel camper, Tundra problems.
Right. It really pissed me off.
Hey.
When we went on that trip, and we're on that trip, and the only thing I could get at when we were in Anza Borrego was the Mexican station.
music.
Dude, all that comes in out there,
That was
dude.
it,
It's
dude.
crazy.
I'm going down Diablo Drop, and I've got the mariachis going and everything.
Yeah,
got
dude.
the windows down. It was-
Drinking a margarita.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, right. It was so legit.
Virgin margarita.
But then I got back and I go, dude, I got these thousands of songs on a playlist and Spotify, and I can't listen to anything. So the first thing I did was just come back and I bought the big 10-inch touch screen, so my Onyx comes on, and it's just so legit now. So now I can actually Bluetooth. I can talk to everybody. I can hear myself.
I need to do that.
Makes it a little more tolerable.
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, that was the first trip on that bad boy. Then what was it? I think I woke up one day and said, "Anybody want to go to Santiago Peak?"
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's right behind my house.
Yeah, so I said, I want to cruise up there. And I think Sean was like, I can't get there. And I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going.
Yeah.
So I drove all the way over to Orange County and went up Santiago Peak. Now, of course, the YouTube videos I see, it's beautiful, right?
Oh,
the
yeah.
day I went up there, completely socked in.
Oh,
It was brutal.
all the coastal.
Yes, it was just foggy. I was at the tip top and I could barely see 15, 20 feet. It sucked.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it sucked. And I was
Damn.
by myself just bombing up that thing. And there's guys on motorcycles and mountain bikes trying to follow me. And I'm just, because it's so dusty going up that thing. I just blasted them. And
Yeah.
it was horrible. But I had a good time in the Jeep. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came down and
Can like a Subaru Crosstrek make it up there?
probably, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Subarus out there before, but I don't know if it got
wasn't
washed
tough.
out or.
No, it wasn't tough. There were some ruts, but I mean, mountain bikers are going up and down that
Yeah,
thing.
I think it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think it's
it's
technically
just
supposed to
dirty.
be like a fire road or something.
Yeah,
but
it's just really dirty. And of course, I got to the top, and there were people up there that were barbecuing and everything. And I
That's
mean,
what people do.
It's misting. I mean, it was just nasty day up there.
probably why there's all these forest fires right now.
Yeah,
or
probably.
wildfires.
Yeah. So
Well,
I
when did
stood
you up there? It wasn't that long ago, right?
I don't know, about a month or so ago.
Oh,
I
okay.
had nothing to do, so I decided to just cruise up there and go up it.
Yeah, quick little day trip.
Yeah, especially I was like, I got this Jeep. It's just been sitting in my garage.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, stretch the legs a little bit.
got to do something. So, if you wait around for everybody, you don't go anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. So you just got to get out sometimes. Not everybody can always go.
That's what
Wanna
Rafa's
go.
been doing. Rafa would hit me up at it's like, hey dude, what are you doing right now?
Right.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm cooking dinner. He's like, you want to go up to Thomas Mountain? He's just like, I just got to get out of the house, dude. Just an overnighter, and I'll be back in the morning. I just got to go up.
Dude, what is it? Cosmo.
Kramer?
Kramer. Yeah. What's his name?
Rock Warrior.
Yeah.
Rock Warrior, man. He's freaking always just cruising up. He's out there. Just got to get up there and,
Yeah.
get
Just go local. He's
Yeah.
down in San Diego. I think he's going Ramona or something like that area.
So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to start doing that more and more. I've got invited to a few different trips that it just didn't work out where I couldn't get out.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard sometimes. There's always something going. Like every weekend, somebody's going somewhere, but you got to kind of pick and choose a little bit. Just 'cause
Right.
it gets expensive after a while. You know. I don't have
Especially now that I posted that I have this Jeep. So now
all the Jeep.
all these Jeep guys, all these Cherokee guys, they're all following me like, hey, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. I mean, you could go literally every single weekend,
Oh, yeah.
but gas is still 450. I'm like, dude, and that thing's a V8, and it sucks fuel.
Thirsty.
Yeah, it's
She thirsty.
What kind of mileage you getting in that thing now?
I think I got what am I getting? 12, 13.
It's not too
Wasn't
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
No, it wasn't bad.
I mean, it's not your Ranger, but I mean,
well, it sits.
you're
it all
not doing
averages-
long hauls in that
Right,
thing anyways.
right. Yeah,
right?
it all averages out. It sits in the garage 90% of the time, unless I just take it out somewhere.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I drove it today actually, but
You here?
No, I didn't bring it here today. I drove it from the where they always go. You have your garage, and then you take it to the garage.
Yeah.
My air conditioner, is blowing hot air. I'm like, what the heck? So I took it to my guy, man, and shout out to my boy Sammy at Rancho Muffler in Temecula.
Yeah.
Super cool dude. He just did Mojave Trail on motorcycles, and
Nice.
his wife was a WJ, and I mean, these guys are super legit.
Oh,
so
nice.
he's like, yeah, bring it over, man. So he take it over, and he went through it and put the dye through it and couldn't find any leak.
Did it just need like a recharge or
No,
something like that?
Well, that's what I thought. But when I first bought it and I took it over to them, they charged it. And then I went on
Oh,
the
they
trip.
did. So
Yeah.
you leaked.
Yeah, it leaked, but they
Somewhere.
Couldn't, but they put the dye in it. They couldn't find the leak anywhere. So I got it back today, and he says, "Okay." He goes, "If it starts going warm, he goes, bring it back to me immediately." And I was like, "Okay." But that's not the original reason why I took it to him.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, came out in the garage.
What's the original reason?
Yeah, I saw a lot of red fluid on the floor.
Oh, shit.
on the
Tranny?
tranny.
No way.
Tranny fluid. It's my it's the seal from the transmission to transfer case. The seal.
Seal's gone bad.
Yeah, the seal's gone bad. So he was like, okay, well,
From just sitting?
no,
Or from your last trip?
from all the trips. Yeah, I've done a few since then. So yeah, it was just starting to leak, and the next thing I know, a small little few drops looks like a lot. So I took it over to him, and he was like, "Yeah, this is what it is." And I was like, "Okay." So now I got to take it over Monday. I take it over to Dyno Trans, and that guy Steve over there is super legit. He was like, "Yeah, bring it over." He goes, "We'll knock it out, no problem. Change the seal out, done." But
It's just money.
I think in the immortal words
Fun coupon.
in,
It's cheap things.
in the immortal words of Clancy, I can always make more.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
so-
Coming from a guy on a boat, dude. Like,
Yeah.
On a boat, right?
yeah, if you own a boat, that means you don't care about money.
Right, right. So so
I mean, he's
got
getting
Shout
his
out,
truck
Clancy.
back too, hopefully.
Dude, yeah, he has truck problems,
truck-
and he
yeah.
only had like 60,000 miles on the thing,
Yeah.
and it just like blew up.
yeah, my Jeep's like 27 years old, so I kind of would expect
Yeah. That's not too
Yeah,
bad.
I mean yours is normal, like his not so normal.
right. So yeah, I'll get it there, get that fixed, and that'll take care of that. And this year I'm hoping somebody Ben
What?
wants to go do Mojave Road again sometime when it gets cool.
You know what's funny?
You're our
that you
leader,
say
bro.
that. I kind of want to go. I really love the Mojave Trail, and I'm kind of bummed with, like, at first I wasn't bummed that we didn't go this year, but looking back, I'm kind of sad. It was like tradition.
It's
Yeah.
a rite of passage.
It is, but it was really blown out because of all the rain that we had and like all the closures.
Yeah, they had a rough
because
season. Yeah.
They had a really rough rainy season. So we'll see how this season goes. And then I'm thinking back in, December, January, we could do that again.
Perfect. Perfect. By then, my thing had worked out all the kinks.
Yeah.
It won't be leaking
It'll
anymore.
have new kinks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have new crap I got to worry
Yeah.
about.
And then it means never mind.
But I want to. But I
the
want to.
Cuervo was about to talk.
Oh, let it talk. Let it talk.
I
I was going to say it's going to develop new kinks, and then next time you're going to have to choke it or something.
slap it.
No. I meant adjust the choke. Adjust the choke. That's what I meant.
Choke on
Adjust the
there,
choke.
dude.
on it.
Slap the steering wheel.
Yeah, slap it a little bit.
But yeah. So definitely, I want to do that. I want you to. I want to go out there with you doing that. We got
That'll be a good one.
we got a good bunch of guys who will go and have a good time doing it.
We need to get a good group going.
Right. So I'm hopefully that's on the horizon.
I'll do Mojave one more time.
We're trying to plan. We're trying to get some people together, plan some dates, and go do the Lost Coast.
That'd be cool.
That's
there.
rad up there, dude.
That's what, that's what
freaking
I'm
love
saying.
it.
Yeah,
I've never been up on the coast up there.
I've had two times. I've had the opportunity to go, and something came up, and we just couldn't get there. We won with Johnny and Denise.
Yeah, Chateau Tacoma.
Yeah,
I
we were
was
gonna
supposed
go
to go
with
with them too, and
The motorhome crew.
dude, they got a
know,
sick
right?
ass ride now, dude.
I'm jelly.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
peanut
told him.
butter and jelly.
That's what I sent to him. I go, dude, are you serious, bro? You want to sell your Tacoma?
I know. I wonder
right.
if they're going to keep it or not. The Tacoma, like how you
Chateau?
have, the Jeep
Tacoma?
for the smaller trails,
Yep.
and then just keep the.
Wait, they have a Jeep?
Or
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry, the Tacoma.
Tacoma.
You got me stuck on Jeep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
so-
wait a second.
Yeah, they bought a Jeep too.
No, but now they got like this Class C freaking
And then that
beautiful
that thing could tow the Tacoma, and then when you get to trail, just take the Tacoma out.
Can it though? Because like
That's
I
my
don't know
plan.
enough about like they've got a Ford Transit. That's what
It
the
was a
base
Ford.
is.
That's right. It was a Ford.
That then gets built up, obviously. So I don't know what the motor options are. Is there a diesel?
I don't
Is
know,
there,
but if anybody knows, Johnny will figure it out.
I'm sure they have a Jeep swap.
yeah,
He'll figure it out.
okay,
Yeah, it's pretty. That thing's dope, dude. I saw it. I was like, wow. So
Yeah, they're living luxury now.
yeah.
They're
So
glamping.
yeah, we had a shot. We had a shot to go with them, and it just didn't work out. So
I miss those guys.
I was talking to
And ladies.
Yeah, I was talking to Sean, and he was talking about he's going to Hawaii,
Yeah,
but he might be back. We might be able to work it out like in November to try to go and do the Lost Coast that way. So if anybody's interested in going,
interest is different than ability.
yeah, true, right.
Yeah, I have a lot of interest, but
yeah.
not so
Right.
much ability.
But I just
yeah.
that's the one thing now that I'm kind of fixed on, because when I see it, I see how dope it is, and I go, man, you can go up there, then you go to the Redwoods. I mean, there's a lot of places.
Well, he was when he was
I
up there.
know.
I was seeing all his videos. I'm like, damn.
I know. I was so.
I
Jealous.
wish
I thought
I
that's
could
exactly where you were at. I was like,
work
dude, he's
remote.
at USO right now when you're showing those pictures.
oh yeah, I could have easily stayed there like at least a few more weeks.
Good thing you didn't, though.
I know, right? Fuck.
Yeah, so that's on my wish list here that I want to do. I'd like to do it this year, but if it doesn't work out, there's a lot of people that want to go. So
Yeah.
we'll put something together and go. So that's kind of on the horizon. And then
Tight.
I went on a big trip.
Oh yeah, big trip.
Yeah, just a little bit of a big trip.
Packed up a trip, went to Wyoming and Montana.
Did you took the?
I took the Ranger.
for that.
Yeah, the Ranger's just dude.
So nice.
If I go to Colorado, I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna tow the Jeep. I'm gonna put the Jeep on. I'm gonna go to U-Haul, put it on the freaking flatbed. And I'm gonna take it up there so I can go do Black Bear and everything else in that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I took the Ranger's just. The only thing is missing is that extra,
Extra transfer
differential.
case.
extra differential. That extra differential, because man, it's
Yeah.
so comfortable, and wherever we post up, it's just it's beautiful. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was a fun trip. Went out there. We were gone for about almost 3 weeks.
No.
Went out to all
Damn.
through Wyoming.
Long haul.
Yeah, went back to Glacier. I mean,
love-
it's just,
Still need to do all that.
oh my god, it's just
Yeah,
so beautiful.
that whole area is like one of my favorite
Yeah,
places.
this is
Dude,
2
there's so
years-
many favorite places, but yeah, Glacier's up there, dude.
2 years in a row, we went to the same place.
Oh yeah.
And which was really funny when we pulled into this campsite where we camped last time at this lake. Literally, maybe 100 yards from us were the same people that were there last year.
Really?
Yeah, husband and wife, super
Dang.
chill. They came in from Washington and they were there. They do it every year, and they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" They recognize you right away, and
So they remember you?
yeah, right. On. Come on, dude.
I mean, it's
the
hard.
land
It's hard to
the land
not remember.
Like, hey, remember that ass?
I will remember you.
Yeah, so went all the way through there. We did a lot of hiking up through there. Went up there, and Laura was like, "Oh, we didn't have our dog this time. Our other little dog passed away about a month and a half ago.
Oh,
After 17 years, she finally
the
went.
Maltese
No, it was a little Jack Russell.
Chuck Russell.
Yeah, our little Jack. So our other Jack went the year before, the same time yours went,
Yeah.
ours went, and then our little girl finally went.
That's all
So it was sad, but on the other hand, it was kind of a blessing in disguise. Now Laura is able to go
little more
all the
free,
places.
yeah.
So we went there and walked around the lake, right past the big sign that says "Bears will kill you." So we
Love
walked there.
that.
Oh yeah, as we're we're trudging through this jungle around this giant lake. Here comes two hikers. It was two female hikers. They were just badasses. They were like, "Oh yeah, we've been hiking for like 3 weeks up and over the Canadian mountains and all this stuff." I was like, "Holy crap!"
Do you have their number?
Oh, dude, they look like they should be playing on the U.S. rugby team. And they were yoked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not mess with them. And
No,
Bear's gonna be in
we
trouble
needed
there.
some bear protection, bro. That's what I was thinking about.
and of course Laura goes, "Did you guys see any bears?" And she was like, "Yeah, about 45 minutes back up the trail."
Oh shit.
Yeah.
She
Really?
said we saw one, and I was like, "Okay, good." And they go, "Okay, have a great day." And so me and Laura start walking this trail, and I mean, we're out in the middle of nowhere down this trail with the water to the right of us as we're going. We're probably maybe a mile into it, and I mean, you could hear just when when you're out in the middle of nowhere, you hear the branch crack.
Oh yeah, just
You
any
could-
little noise.
Any little noise,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It was
yeah.
just silent, and I stopped and I looked at Laura and I go, "Okay, if we run across a bear, I'm running down there and jumping in that glacier water. If I'm gonna get eaten, that bear's gonna have to work for it." But
He would.
oh yeah,
they
would.
fish for
Oh, yeah,
salmon.
like it was nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, that cold
Yeah.
water don't mean nothing to a
Yeah, he
bear.
doesn't care.
Of course, I told Laura, I was like, you only got to be faster than one person.
Are you gonna push you like trip her and you like
looking,
run away?
She's looking at me going, "Well, I'll push your fat ass down."
Yeah, exactly.
There goes Norm rolling down the hill.
Yeah. I'm saving you, honey, because I'm getting mauled.
Yeah.
But we got about a little ways out there, and I finally stopped and I looked at her and I said, these are the exact kind of people I make fun of.
Yeah.
We didn't bring our bear spray. I left my pea shooter back in the truck.
Yeah, totally unprepared now.
Totally
Yeah.
unprepared. We don't even have a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Nothing. And she's
You like, hey, let's go bait this bear.
right. And she's like, "Well, let's keep going around." I was like, "No, I'm going back. Feel free though.
Yeah,
Insurance
feel
is
free.
paid off. Go ahead."
Yeah. Oh, let me up your life insurance plan.
Oh my God, yeah. So we head back, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll be the one that's on the YouTube video. Going, man gets mauled. Idiot couple walks out in the middle of
Yeah.
bear country without a
Dude,
bear spray pistol." Anything.
I just saw a video of a grizzly bear that killed a black bear and was like eating it.
What?
Oh, yeah.
And like tossing it around like it
them
was lifeless.
grizzlies are no
Did you
joke.
see that?
Yeah. I saw
Oh,
Dude, it was mess. I felt so bad because it was like a black bear that just got like, it was like half its size.
oh yeah, yeah.
And it got destroyed. It wasn't alive. Like it was the person who was filming caught it after it had
the
already
fact.
killed it. So it was like lifeless, but it was still like throwing it around like a rag doll. Like it was nothing. I was like, geez, dude.
that. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Dude,
Like,
there- you
don't
have-
mess with
you-
those grizzlies.
You just have no chance.
No.
I mean, you have no chance.
Even if you play dead because that black bear was legit dead,
Right.
they ain't gonna save you.
He's gonna keep biting you.
Yeah, he's gonna do what he
trying
did to
eat
that
you.
thing. He's
Yeah,
like
he's
throwing
just
it
trying to eat
around.
you.
yeah. Yeah.
For
He'll take
you,
a few
you're-
bites just to make sure you're
He was biting on the neck and the everything. You're dead, bro.
Yeah, there's no. You see all that? I mean, we saw when we came out of there. We stopped in Yellowstone. We saw a black bear there, and we saw the black bear there, and we are like, "Oh, okay, those are pretty good size." I mean, those things are no joke either. And grizzlies are like another, just add 500 pounds
Yeah.
to that thing, and they're more angry. So yeah, I turned around and said, "Now let's get out of here." So back to camp. A lot of cooking, good music,
Yeah.
little fishing. Just
Oh, you did some fishing?
yeah, I did some fishing. there.
Catching anything or just fishing?
I catch mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Caught a buzz. Is that
Now we're talking.
so yeah, gummies. No.
Yeah, right.
So we got out. We were there for about. We stayed in that little location for about 3 days, and then we said, okay, well, let's jet to Yellowstone because the last trip we just cut through Yellowstone. We didn't really stop and do anything
Oh, okay.
because we wanted to get to the Tetons. So this time we were getting out of Glacier, and we made a right turn on this dirt road. Took us to the Canadian border, which was super chill.
Oh, nice.
It's like 15 miles up this dirt road in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere, and you're coming across and you see these they're homes that these recluses must have built. I mean, if you want to get away from the population, that's it. I mean, there are some bomb homes back in there, and I mean, they're in the middle of nowhere. These guys got to go about 2 hours just to get to groceries. You ain't calling Domino's from where these houses are at.
No Mountain Mike.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Mount Mike's ain't up there?
No Mountain Mike's there.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but
Delicious, though.
Yeah.
super good.
Super delicious.
Smash a like, hit the subscribe. No.
Right.
But yeah, so we.
How do you smash the like button?
I don't know. That's what the
Smash it.
So yeah, we cruised up to the Canadian border, and at the end of this glacier, there's a ranger station there, but it's like uninhabited. And they have these gates there, and it's closed. And that's the only thing is they have a pair of gates there, and they have a camera mounted. and on the other side you're in Canada.
Is there like fencing on either side though,
No.
all the way down?
No.
So you can just walk around the
Yes.
gate?
Yes.
Fuck.
It's crazy. We took a bunch of pictures there, like at the Canadian border.
You should have hopped over real quick and hopped back.
Yeah.
And just, next thing you know, all these Mounties coming out of the woods at you and like start tackling you or
You
something.
step over there, and next thing you're like, hey, on the other side, what's up?
What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
So yeah.
Hey, got any maple syrup?
Yeah.
And Nepo's on.
Hey.
Nate Ziobro's on too. He's like, hey, he asked a question. Sorry, we have a question from the guys.
yeah.
I actually want to get your opinion on this. So he's wondering if he's getting into overlanding on a budget, what would be a good vehicle to start off with? So what would be a good platform on a budget?
Depend.
What
if
would
he-
you get?
If he just wants to camp,
Yeah,
just go out there and just do some easy camping and doesn't want to do anything, almost anything can get you out there.
Well, yeah,
That's
what
what I
would
kinda
you
learned.
recommend?
Well, here's what you don't get. You don't get a 2-wheel drive.
Yeah,
like I did.
yeah, true.
And what you do is before you buy anything, here's the best advice that was ever given to me. And I'm going to pass it on to everybody that's listening because you people already know it. Go to meetups, see what everybody else is driving, see what everybody else is using, and you'll find something that fits you.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing I can tell you.
Yeah, so
if I would have done that, I would have been with a Z. I would have had a ZR2 also.
Right.
Hey, mine might be for sale.
Actually, the best vehicle for you
Yes,
is a
if anybody
white
wants to get
ZR2.
overlanding,
Best vehicle
not
for
on
you.
a budget because it ain't that cheap.
Best vehicle for you. It's parked at CarMax right now. The best vehicle for you.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah, it's about to
I would
be.
say before you jump into it, go to some of these meetups, the Cars and Coffee, the meetups, the rigs.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it's a good way to actually see him.
see everybody else with their take a few trips and see what everybody else is driving and see what strikes, hits a chord with you. That's the best thing I can say. If
Yeah.
I would have done it over again, obviously I would have had a 4-wheel drive. I probably would have had a ZR2. I loved it right as soon as I saw it.
Yeah,
And I was like, as soon as I looked at it, I was like, okay, I love my look of my Ranger and I love the look of the ZR2, but one is 4-wheel drive, factory lockers. The other one is a Ford and not.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I made the best of mine, but
I like Rangers. I just wish yours had a front diff.
Yeah.
I know.
I would say, obviously, factor in budget. So start with your budget.
Right.
See what you can afford. Are you buying a brand new, 4th gen Tacoma, or what are you doing? Or, and then is he bringing the whole family?
I don't know.
Do you have animals?
He's got a wife, 2 kids.
He
they
wants a
got dogs.
discount on my ZR2 for friendship fees.
No, you charge extra for
That's
that.
what he said.
tell him, well, okay, I'll give you the friendship fees. But
Yeah,
now
no,
have to-
I
have
should be
to assume-
charging him friendship fees.
Yeah.
But now I have to.
You can test drive.
I have
You
to
can
add the
like and
California-
subscribe. Subscribe means you pay me, bro.
You have to add the California state pen tax.
Yeah. No, I mean honestly, like okay,
But you're right. It's budget.
It is budget. Okay, so here's a budget that's like something that I'm going to be playing around with.
Like, is it like a second car?
10
Or
grand.
your main
Around
vehicle?
10 grand. But so a swing of like 8 to 12, right? So let's just say 10 grand. There's a lot of things out there, but anything you get in that price range is going to need some work. It's going to need to get it up to the reliability, if you will. Even if you buy a Toyota, I don't care what you say, you're going to have to flush the fluids, you're going to have to look at the belts, hoses, everything else. So just know that whatever you spend isn't the final price of what you're paying. And if you can do the work yourself, even better.
Yeah.
That's how you save money.
See, I couldn't at the time. And the first thing I did when I bought that Jeep, I drove up to San Jose when I made the deal with the guy. I drove up, I test drove that thing. I drove it down here. And the first thing I did, within the first week, I took it to my mechanic, complete tune up. Belts,
Yeah.
plugs,
Yeah.
wires, drain the diff, refill, oil change, the whole thing.
Yeah, fluid changeover is important.
Right off the bat, I think I spent $2,000.
Yeah.
And I hadn't taken it anywhere. I drove it from San Jose here. I threw $2,000 in it just to get it up to working speed, basically. So yeah, it's definitely whatever you're going to buy. If you're in that $10,000 budget, you're gonna add tires, or there's going to be something.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, he didn't give me a budget at the beginning when we started talking about this, but he's saying between 20 and 30. Between
go
20 and
crazy
30,
You get a lot for
you
that.
can get a lot of car
Hey,
for that.
You got a Jeep Cherokee for sale if you want it.
Let's make a deal.
No, I mean,
it's
hey,
green and it works really good.
honestly, like right now is a good time to buy because if you have cash, because
Yeah.
if you finance, the rates are kind of ridiculous. I've heard people with great, amazing credit getting like 8-9% loans. It's insane, and that's like normal right now.
Yeah, that's kinda
so you're not going to get a great loan, interest rate, if you will, unless you have like brand new and then they are like buying down the points. Basically, the factory will be like, 1.9% because they're subsidizing it. If I had between 20 and 30 grand, I personally would probably buy a 5th gen 4Runner.
That's a good question. So,
Because you can
you
get
have 20
a
or
5th gen
30
4Runner.
grand. What are you buying? 5th gen 4Runner?
5th gen 4Runner.
That's actually not bad.
Because
for
they
it,
had a
too.
wide range, because like the older ones, like you get like a 2015.
Yeah.
Some people have lightly modified them out of the
Yeah, just
box.
basic little lifts. And
Yeah,
nothing
basic
crazy.
lift, and then put them 33s on it, dude. There you go.
And the aftermarket support for them is like out of control.
Yeah, hit up
anything-
Opt Off Road.
Yeah, any kind of Tacoma that's out there. I mean, you're going to have all the support you need on that thing too.
If you want a truck,
right? See, me when I was
Yeah,
looking,
you're going truck, SUV.
right when I was looking for something in my head, the only thing I wanted at the time was an 80 series Land Cruiser.
those are cool.
So I was looking. That's all
Very
I looked.
cool.
And actually, when I saw Jared's vehicle, the one that's blown up now, and
Oh, yeah, the Land Rover.
yeah,
Yeah,
the Land Rover, that's kind of got me hooked. I remember right from the beginning, I go, man, dude, I like the patina. I like how old it is. It's super cool. So right off the bat, I was like, I want something older like that. Land Cruiser's beautiful. It's super capable. Everyone I ran into was just, they just wanted some outrageous money.
Yeah, they're the markup on them. Is,
Yeah, but we don't have the overland tax anymore.
True.
it went down, but it's still pretty
People
high.
are still like
Still holding on to
But
it.
all
they're
the
they're
way-
high on their hopes.
Yeah.
But every time I would go to meetups and things, you'd see people that were selling all kinds of vehicles. And every
Yeah.
time I ran in and saw a Land Cruiser, I mean, the guys are just, they're so proud of those things. And I was like, God.
I mean, they're nice.
I
That's
just
fine,
couldn't. I
but-
just couldn't justify spending that kind of money that they were asking for these things. I mean, it was done. They were
Not
beautiful.
then, but now they're dumping them.
Yeah. So then I liked, and I kind of fell in love. I liked that. I liked that look of the SUV. Like I liked Sean's.
Yeah.
I like Sean's Cherokee. And I was like,
And
man,
you don't have to pay the commercial state tax.
Yeah, or like we were just talking about the YJs or whatever.
yeah,
What do you
Or,
mean?
or XJs.
XJ.
Yeah.
Or we were talking about
I love
the
XJs.
Yeah.
That was my
that's-
very first off-road vehicle was an XJ.
That was my second off-road vehicle with an XJ.
I mean,
I love the
that's-
shit out of that thing, dude. That's like super. You can pick those up cheap.
They may overheat on you on
platform.
the 8 going up the grade.
Same platform.
I
It
saw
had
a
the
guy-
inline 6. What great for fucking
They're
I saw a
bulletproof.
guy
Yeah.
day before, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? It was like Thursday. I was on a job site, and the guy was from Texas, and he had a big trailer, and he had like another like trailer on the back of the trailer that he was living in on the job site, and on the back of that he had I think it was a WJ, and he had it on 40s, 1 tons. The whole, I mean, it was just awesome.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that is so, and then right then I was like, yeah, see, that looks like mine, except his is nicer. But boy, I was like, shh. But right off the bat, I just like that look. It just fit my eye better. So I went ahead and that's what I bought. So, if somebody's looking for a vehicle, like they say, you can get out with anything depending on where you want to go. But if you want a budget of $20,000, that's a pretty good starting point. You can find a lot of stuff out there for that price.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell.
I mean,
like
yeah,
I said,
I mean-
my 1997's for sale, dude. I'll give it to you for 20.
You could pick up something smoking for like if you got 30 grand budget, you could pick up something dope for like 15 and still have 15 to like play with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dial it all in. That's what I would do.
If I had 30 grand, I would buy a vehicle that costs maybe 22, 24, and then allocate the rest to maintenance and upgrades.
Well, see, that's because I mean, you've been in the game.
That's what we're saying,
You guys
yeah.
have been in the game a long time, but if somebody's just getting into it and has a budget of 20 or 30,
Well, I wouldn't go and buy 30 grand on just
Nope.
on the vehicle.
that's what
No.
I said. The first thing I do was just go to meetups. Go
Yeah.
see the vehicles
yeah,
that these
try and
people are driving.
check 'em out in person
and
and-
talk to these people because
a lot of people let you climb in them, sit in
they're
them.
going to steer you the right way. They're
Yeah.
going to say, "Oh, this works for me," or
it-
"I would never get this again."
A lot of the things. Nate's a big dude. He's tall and like let's say you like, oh, I love the way that the Tacomas look.
You
But
may
they're-
not fit.
You might not fit.
Might
Yeah,
not be
they're not great
comfortable.
for people with long legs, because they have that whole seat thing. I get the
whole-
recliners.
that whole
the-
company-
I wouldn't get a Tacoma. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I would not get a Tacoma.
you had a Tacoma, so
I had a first gen.
Oh, I
and
know.
I would get a first gen
I
if
traded
you
in my Tacoma for my Ranger.
Yeah, but I would do a second gen Tacoma. If you're gonna get a Tacoma, get a second gen Tacoma. But if I had the money, I'd do a 5th gen 4Runner. I would do a 4th gen 4Runner. but you'd have to, get a real clean one.
Third gens are dope. I love the shit out of Eric's fucking.
Third gens are dope, but they're underpowered.
Yeah.
If you got a fourth gen, you can get that 4.7 V8 in it if you can find it. I was dumb enough to sell mine.
You can find Tundras pretty cheap.
First gen?
Second gen. My gen.
Well, your gen.
Yeah.
They
You
can come
could.
find yours.
But then you're paying the commercial tax.
They can come find yours.
On what?
The registration's a commercial
You
vehicle.
just register it out of state.
South
Yeah.
Dakota.
Well, wait till you get in an accident and then we'll talk.
No.
I will say this though, whatever you're buying, man. I mean, I'm the first one that'll tell you. Like everybody says here, so many people have Tacomas. They're awesome. They're capable. You know why Norm didn't get a Tacoma? Because everybody has one.
Yeah.
And I just wanted something different. Of course, I made a mistake, and that's on me.
Yeah, that's half the fun though. Like I like having something a little bit different. That's why I
Right.
had to like the Land Rover, which was fun. Not everybody had it, but it's also a pain in the ass. Like sometimes you want like something like super rare, but then your aftermarket support, there's none. You need parts, there's none. It's just sometimes it's nice having the thing that everybody else has.
When you
because
build
it's
up, when you
interchangeable.
build up the Tacoma, they all look the same. They all
They all look the same.
They're all built up the same.
That's why
way.
I bought a ZR2.
Just that's why I bought the Ranger, and now
You little whittle wadder.
Widow
with the
Adder.
Ladder. Now that's why I bought the Grand Cherokee. It's different. It's old. I love it. It's
Dude, you know what
breaking
I
down.
saw? Okay, hold up.
All right.
And I love Tacomas. Let's not get it wrong. I don't
Yeah.
want to get into Tacoma haters. I
No,
think
no, they're dope.
I just
I love
wanted
them.
something different.
Yeah.
That's all.
So a couple of videos dropped today, and not today, maybe in the last week or whatever, but all of a sudden they became popular today because everyone was sending me the same thing.
Wait a minute. I sent you a few.
I know.
Wasn't those,
Well, it
right?
wasn't that, no.
Okay, gotcha.
Those were amazing. Thank you.
You bet.
But no, it was those campers that literally had the sides that popped out, kind of like one of those pop-up trailers. They have the things that then extend out.
You got
And-
the sliders. The sliders.
Yeah, the slide out thing. So the whole interior is it was like a toy hauler, but it was the back of a truck. Now that was super dope.
How much was that though? That ain't cheap.
Somebody posted they were 18 grand, but how much was a 4-wheel camper?
Which one? Like if you're just like it was.
What's a Project M cost?
Well, just gonna say it's like a Project M, just a topper.
like a Project M.
16.
Okay, but this one had the slide outs that you could sleep on. Project
pretty
M has a thing that like the
bed's over the
cab
cab.
over.
Yeah.
The cab over. So you sleep up there, but it's only one bed. This is two separate beds
On the
each
sides.
wing.
Did the roof still go up then?
No, because it's like a hard shell and it goes up. It's like for somebody who's 6'3".
But you could stand up in there.
You could stand up
Oh,
in
so
there.
it's permanently tall though, like the
Yeah, but
Scouts.
it slopes up and everything. And there's storage up in the front, but you sleep on the sides. So it was pretty dope if you had a full size rig. And if you have I would get it for like an F-250.
Yeah, if you're not worried about like height and clearance. and all
Yeah,
that
if you have
kind
like
of
a
stuff.
diesel truck or something like that. But 4-wheel camper, what I do appreciate is the low top.
Low profile.
that
Yeah,
then
that's why I
pops
like
up.
it. It's like the low profile. Cause I hit shit as it is, but yeah, if it's
Yeah.
taller, I'd be a little worried.
Not too much taller. I forgot who makes it, but everybody was like sending it to me, tagging me in it, and all this other stuff. It's pretty
I
cool.
didn't get that one. Nobody tagged me.
You didn't? Here, I'll send it to you. Hold on. You want to fill in? You wanna
Yeah,
include
I
it?
mean, come on.
Let's
Nobody,
feel in
We're
the know.
inclusive
see
on
it.
this
Yeah, come on.
podcast.
Feel in
Look
the
it up.
know.
Yeah. Who's? Oh, I gotta find out who sent it to
You
me.
know what's funny,
recently.
Jared? When we were we came out. We spent 2 days in Yellowstone, and once we got done with Yellowstone, we cruised down to the Tetons, and we got on this plateau that Ames sent me a pin where to set up camp, and we parked up on top, and you just got this beautiful view of the Tetons. I mean, we were up there. Just
I wonder if you're out by were you near a, I had a spot up there above Jackson Hole and you had the view of the Tetons and all that.
it was kind of a dirt area. It was in the trees, but
Did you
then
have-
it was like a dirt open.
Did you have to pass through like an elk preserve or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah,
And
yeah.
then you get all the way, you start going up the hill, and then I think there was a spot where like people were doing like
Well, we
hang
went over
gliding.
to the left. We went to the left and parked over in this area, but there were people camping on the right hand side of us. But
Okay.
you had a beautiful view.
Yeah, it might be like the same area because like when I went up, there was like it would fork off and there were different directions you could go, and I just kept going up, and then I got to a sign that said, not recommended. Road is fucked up, basically. You
I was in
know,
my- and I
and
was
I'm
in
like,
my-
okay, perfect. Let's keep going.
I was in my Ranger. Laura's going, can we make that? I go, we're making it. To be honest,
fine.
every place that I've tried on the Ranger, we've made.
Yeah.
And the one place that we didn't was when we did the Bradshaw Trail.
But you did a locker in the rear, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No. I didn't want to put the money in it when I knew I was getting the cheap. But yeah, I had to get pulled out one or two times when we were on the Bradshaw Trail, just in heavy sand.
Oh,
when
yeah,
we were going
down.
uphill, and we all came to a stop. So I came to a stop, and it just went.
You're on the hill.
Yeah, ruined my momentum, and then they had to pull me out, which was really nice.
That sucks.
Yeah, but other than that, it was super cool. But yeah, we were up in that area up there, and the wind was whipping up there, man. And then we were gonna pop the tent up there, and we're like, oh man, this isn't gonna work for us, man. I mean,
Oh yeah, when you're up
whipping.
top there, yeah.
Yeah, it was whipping. So I put the tent back down. We said we went and found a place a little lower, kind of in the trees, where we didn't have to worry
Yeah, a
about
little
it.
more blockage.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I've learned a lot, from what everybody posts and where they're going.
Yeah.
So it's worked out really good for me. And now I'm really looking forward to a lot of the, just doing a lot of Jeep stuff. Like I said, I want to go back to Colorado for sure. We absolutely love it there. That 550 highway through Ouray and Silverton and Telluride and Durango is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I'm bummed. Like we're having to postpone our Colorado trip. I'm a little bummed on that right now.
Yeah, that's a sore spot. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know. We've been like looking forward to it for like over a year now, and then just shit happens.
Life happens.
Life
man.
happens, and
Well, definitely if you go next time, I want to go. I'm taking the Jeep.
we might go springtime instead or something.
I don't know.
You're
gonna
We'll
go.
figure it out. We'll make it out there one way or another. I just got to go. I need to be out in Colorado.
Well, we need to go there. And
Colorado, bruh.
But what was funny was when we were up there parked, me and Laura were sitting there, and the first thing I said was, "Oh, you know what? They got the show going on in Oregon." I said, "Why don't we just jet there? We had like 5 more days."
Oh, you should have. I was there.
I know. That's what I was saying. I was like, "Oh, we should head over there." But then I saw you were posting. We were like, "Oh yeah, it's hot as shit."
I mean, it was hot as shit everywhere, though.
Not where we were.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was like in the 80s.
Oh, for
I
us, it was
being
like I
exaggerated,
want to say the highs in the day were like high 60s.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it was super. From the Tetons and Yellowstone and Glacier was all in the
Really?
60s. High.
I thought it'd been warmer out there.
No, it was nice. And technically, we were
I
gonna.
mean, I know Glacier would be cool, but down by Yellowstone, I
yeah,
figured it'd be
it was
a little
nice.
warmer.
And we were actually gonna cut across and go to South Dakota, and that was the original plan.
Yeah, I thought you guys were going to go.
Yeah,
to
we were
Dakotas.
gonna, and then while we were in Glacier, we were getting 0 reception. You're out in the middle of
Yeah,
nowhere.
you got nothing up there.
Yeah, the 4th day when we got out of that and we got reception, of course the phone starts blowing up.
Yeah,
and
you
then I
get
started looking at everything, and they were showing all the flooding. Remember that was happening in Utah. Well, in South Dakota, same thing, and through Wyoming, going that way, they were getting monsoon rains, and in South Dakota it was like in 90s and 100s. So we were like, I'm not going to drive all the way over there.
Yeah,
I can stay on this side right here. So we ended up coming home about 2 or 3 days early, and then just went and hung at the pool, and we went deep sea fishing.
Oh, jeez. Nice.
Got out on the ocean. It was okay. Saved some money.
Yeah, man.
So it was pretty nice.
Wait, save some money going out on the ocean. That sounds expensive.
Yeah, that's not cheap.
I was like, whoa.
Well, it's considering. I mean, we're spending thousands of dollars to burn gas driving all over the freaking United States, all over the place. Now it's just a couple $100 just to go down on the ocean. It was good.
Burn some gas on the ocean instead.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was pretty legit. We had a good time. So yeah, that was the end of that trip. It was pretty fun, but I want to start hitting more of the trails with the Jeep now.
Yeah,
So.
like some crawling.
I wanted to go.
Like
actually, I got
Big
invited to
Bears
go
and
to. I
Cleghorn.
actually got invited to go to Lytle Creek. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Did Lytle Creek open? They had that huge fire up
That
there,
was
though.
it. The weekend that they were going, he goes, "Okay, we're going to meet at that. I think there's a Chevron station."
Yeah, there
that
is.
way.
Yeah, right
Let's
there.
meet at the
entrance down
Chevron
there.
station. I was like, "Okay." And then that night, he texts me and goes, "Dude, I heard there's a fire over there." He goes, "But we're still going to go." And I was like, "Okay, I'm not going." And turns out the next day, my boy's posting a picture of all the vehicles lined up, and it's closed because it was all fire going all the way through there. I was like,
Yeah, because that Chevron station is the exit right after Cleghorn.
right."
So then you get off there's a McDonald's and a Chevron.
Yeah, so it was good that I didn't go because I would have drove up there for nothing, turned around, drove home.
Yep.
I mean, but what are you gonna do?
I heard
fire season.
They were talking about trying to like close that area down or something. I don't know if they would. Probably not. But they're just saying it might be closed for a while after all those fires, which would suck.
For sure. So now there's what's coming up is that Pure Base.
Oh, pure 4x4. That's happening
It's
right
happening
now.
right now as we speak.
That's going, and then I want to say in October we have what is that? American Adventurist.
Oh, that coming. Oh, that's not out here though. That's out like.
No, it's at Big Bear at one of the
Holcomb Valley Ranch.
Yeah, it's at Tequeese Campground, Tecate Campground, Tequeese Campground. So they got
there's another
they
like
still have
American.
they have some spots left over. That was the one I went to last year at Courtside.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
now they're doing one up in the Big Bear area.
I wonder
God.
that
Mountain, it's
Quartzite
like
one,
mountain.
actually.
It's like mountain resort, mountain retreat, something like that.
Okay.
So that one's pretty chill.
Let me know about that one because I wanted to try to go. I think we had something else
Well,
going
that
on
one's
that
going.
same weekend, so I couldn't go to the Quartzite one.
Right.
It looked like it would have been fun. Just
that
to
one.
hang.
That one was kind of fun, but I mean, Courtside is Courtside.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing.
You're on
with
the
Quartzite, you only go there to fill up at Terrible's
Yeah, get gas.
and drive again.
the people there and the actual event that they put on there was dope, but where you're camping is like you might as well be on Mars.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like rocks.
Yeah, it's but the people make it. I mean, we had a great time there. They put
Can't
on
ground tent there.
no, well, probably not. No,
Yeah.
but yeah, then they're doing this one up in the Big Bear. It's like Tequeese.
Takowitz or something.
Yeah,
Tequila.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
I want to say it's like the 17th through the 20th of October.
Huh, okay.
And like
That's cool.
Dulcie's gonna be there.
Oh,
You know,
cool.
Dulcie
Dulcie
Cat.
Cat.
Ah, Dulcie.
Cat's gonna be there, and a bunch of other people that went to this other one. 395. Daniel and
Yeah.
Tish, they'll be up there.
I'm actually going to something with them Labor Day weekend.
Oh, so you're gonna see his bison.
Yeah, they just got the new bison.
Labor Day week. Is that which one? What month is that? Is that November?
September.
Oh, September.
It's coming up a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm going up to we're doing the veterans retreat in November.
Oh, okay.
For Veterans Day.
rad.
I went last year, and then this year we're going up to that one. That one's up to 395.
Oh, okay.
We'll be up there camping for 4 days.
Nice.
Daniel puts that one on.
Yeah. He hosts that one.
That's so cool. I mean, tons of veterans. I mean, you don't have to be a veteran to go.
Yeah.
And there's lots of cool people. That was the one. Barry Bonds was up there.
Oh, yeah.
We had a good time. He rolled in with his $120,000 rig.
Yeah.
Decked out.
Juiced up rig.
I will say this though.
He's super into it. You got at Expo.
He
Yeah.
couldn't have been nicer. We talked.
Yeah.
I talked to him for a while.
he's a great guy,
He
yeah.
was super cool, super nice guy.
Yeah.
He goes to these things because people are just chill. No one.
Well, he's actually
don't
into
care.
it. Yeah, he's into the
don't care,
camping
right.
and all that.
The people that are up there camping are into camping.
Yeah.
They're not into.
Which one was this?
Well, I mean,
that was
we're into
last
baseball,
year's.
too.
Their the Veterans Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, okay.
It was. I want to say it's November
11th or
like
something.
8th through like the 12th or something like that. But yeah, we'll go to that one up there. That one's fun, but that one's cold. That was when I
love the cold.
That's why I had to buy the diesel heater. Last year we got up there and that night it was like 21 degrees.
Well, I'm looking forward to the cold because right now it's 102. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, up there.
Dude,
was-
I'm like, you notice how I like unbuttoned it? And,
Yeah,
like,
that-
kinda see- like this is my unbuttoned look,
Yeah, so if you're going to
Kinda
do anything
chill.
up to 395 around November, man, you better have a diesel heater, man. It is cold.
I like it.
Like I
Well,
said, it
you're
was-
up at like 8 to 12,000 feet
yeah.
almost.
And we were just outside of Bishop. I mean, where we were camping. And like I said, a good group of guys. It was super fun. They had fly fishing and just the
Oh, yeah,
trail
big up there.
rides. And they went to Cerro Gordo trail
yeah.
ride and stuff. It was fun. It was super fun. So we're going to do that one again for sure. So other than that, I want to do a USL trip for sure.
Yeah, that's,
Useful.
Yeah, USL Beach. Look up USL Beach.
Is that the one in Oregon?
Yeah. No, it's in Velasco. It's in California.
yeah. Still
Oh, it's in California.
Yeah, NorCal though, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's super chill, dude.
You can
wake
drive
up
out
in the-
on the beach?
Yeah, and you wake up
Yeah.
in the,
The beaches up
morning,
there are
man.
so much
Elk
better.
are walking by and
Yeah.
deer are walking right by you.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
And
no,
when-
it's-
when are we going?
It just looks amazing.
yeah, exactly.
Well, dude,
right?
you just need to say the word. I'm trying to see who wants to get after it. There's a couple of people that already said, "Yeah, we'll go. Let's pick a time."
Well, I kind of want to sell my truck and then I'll get ready for that. Oh, breaking news. Yeah.
Ben's just selling everything. Sold the Mini Cooper
Dude,
and bought a Mini Cooper.
and bought a Mini Cooper,
Hey,
and then now
hey,
he's selling the
hey.
truck.
to buy a truck.
And he calls me and asks me all this advice, and I give him advice. He's like, "Dude, I appreciate it. I'm taking your advice," and he does the exact opposite of anything I tell him.
He's going to come in with the Tesla truck.
No. However, I need to see Whistling Diesel's stress test on that thing. It just came out today or
really?
yesterday. Yeah. He beats the hell out of it.
Yeah, well, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
That's what he makes money doing, just destroying cars.
He destroys cars, yeah.
I saw one on Instagram. It's all desert camoed out and everything. The guys are taking.
Oh, somebody's has there's a pre-runner one out now.
I see them all over the place, dude.
everywhere.
And they're all like wrapped and
Yeah, I only like them when they're wrapped. There's like a one with it's actually kind of funny because I
chrome?
didn't even see it. No, there's like a dark camo on it. It was like the multi-cam black.
oh yeah, urban camo.
Camo or whatever, but like it was sitting in a parking lot and it almost looked kind of stealth because just a shape and then
Well, they
all
have a
blacked
stealth
out like
paint
that.
job.
And I'm like,
absorbs light.
oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of
it's
cool.
all black.
They use it on those Air Force jets.
They had leftover
That fly
paint.
over and take pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light absorption. So yeah. So what are you gonna get?
Oh
Thinking
god,
you
I don't
still
even want
kicking
to.
it
I don't
around?
want to say it on the air because then I'm like
might find a
locked
cheap one.
in.
You're
gonna
Yeah,
jinx it.
Might find a cheap
I'm
one.
open to. I need somebody to buy my Colorado. It's in great shape, and the reason why. Okay, I'll tell everybody why I'm selling it. I'm selling it because I used to go out every weekend. I needed something new, reliable, something that I could
Capable.
beat the shit out of and still be alive. The problem is that I'm in a point where I don't go out every weekend, and I don't need the level of nicest and capability that this provides. I literally have not driven it since May, and it has so much dirt built up on it that I need to wash it just because it's been sitting.
Oh man.
So, and it's too nice to just sit there, and I want somebody to enjoy it. So I've done all the maintenance. I'm going to go do the oil change. I was going to do that anyways. But
Are you gonna buy a beater?
not a beater, but something older. I mean, something like that I can fix up. And
That's why I bought that Jeep, that
You know?
97 Jeep. As soon as I bought it, first thing Laura said was, I don't care if you run it over shrubs or get dents in it
Yeah.
or whatever. And I go, that's perfect. So
well,
they
the
got
thing
something
is,
to beat up.
my truck is, I've used it as it was intended, but at the same time, it's like I have this asset that's just literally depreciating every single day, just looking at it, getting dirt. So
Making a payment on something.
yeah, I mean, I have a small payment, but I have a payment on it, and it's just
still a
like
payment.
I don't want any payments. So because all the other cars I own, so it's just like I want to get rid of it and just get rid of it and take that extra money that I have into it and probably buy. I'm looking at a couple different things, but if I was to buy something and I'm talking about it right now, thinking about it, I'd probably buy a 100 series Land Cruiser because it has a 4.7. It's bulletproof. It's big enough for the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said,
no,
that was the first thing I had my eye on. I was like, oh, I want a Land Cruiser.
But you know what? I actually saw a video recently where the guy's like, literally the best Land Cruiser ever built was the 100 series. Yeah. It has the V8 in it. He said like the 80 series is great, but it has a solid axle and some are IFS. He said the 100 series though, it's the best one ever made.
You're good
So-
to go. Yeah.
So nice.
And you can get them for a decent price. People still want money because it says Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
There's also a Lexus LX 470.
Those are nice too. I see
it's
them.
literally
I
a
see
Land
those
Cruiser,
everywhere. I
just
see
the
them
Lexus
everywhere.
version.
They're super capable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get like an 04 to 06 version of that.
Yeah,
Awesome, dude.
Score like a mall crawler one that hasn't
Yeah.
really seen much dirt.
And there's some out there, and they're not stupid priced. Like, just get a stock one.
Yeah.
Throw some tires, subtle lift, take off the running boards, and be done.
See, now you know why I bought that old Cherokee.
Yeah.
Just so I could like I said, no payment. I could beat it to crap. I can take it anywhere. That was
Yeah.
really the reason. I mean, I liked the look of it, and I knew I wasn't scared to beat it up.
Even if I didn't have a payment on my Colorado,
Yeah.
because like I said, it's small. I could pay it off, but I don't want to because the interest rate is like what 1 point something. It will cost me more money to borrow that money that I use to pay off, so it doesn't make financial sense.
Right.
But the whole thing is that it's like I'm not going to use it to the level that it's not my daily, So
It's just parked.
yeah, and honestly, if I'm being super honest, I like the build process.
That's half the fun, dude. Honestly.
It really is.
I'm so shocked.
It really is.
Especially when I see your old Mini. I'm like, dude.
I was over it. I was done.
Gosh, that was such an awesome build, though.
It was
I just
fun.
saw the process. Like every time you did something to it, you had that look in your eye like, yes, this is awesome.
Dude, I only drove it
Exactly. That's half the
6,000
fun,
miles.
is like adding something new
Yeah.
or figuring out how to make something, dude. Yeah,
Right.
That's like, you know,
I miss that already. I miss it. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
I'm excited about new suspension coming in, or I'm excited about this or that, you know? And everything I did to the Colorado, like all the accessories and all that other stuff, I can take with me. Like, you know,
Take
most
the cap
of it.
off and just take it with you
No,
if you wanted it.
I'd sell it with the alu cab. I'd sell it with the front runner rack, with the rifle cases up top, or all that. It'll look like it looks. I just put brand new tires on it, like an idiot. I bought the AEV Bison wheels for it.
Those are nice.
I got 5 of them, and I bought all new Falcon Wild Peak, the AT4X, the brand new 4X, super baller tires, brand new tires on it, all 5. So it's ready to go. But I would take, like, you know, my refrigerator comes with me, all my camping gear, everything comes out.
yeah,
Take
you
the
got all your
solar?
gear.
Solar, I'd probably take that with me.
You got
Depends
to,
on the
dude.
vehicle.
It's so expensive to put that on. Because I kept debating whether I
I could
wanted to do
redo
or
it.
not. Yeah.
So if somebody wants it with the solar, then they're gonna pay a little bit extra for it. But you know, it's
That'd
already
be the
set
first
up.
thing I'd say. Is like, dude, I get the solar, right? So I don't have to mess with it.
Like, yeah, for the full price, not the discounted price. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Not the front price.
Yeah, friends and family.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like I said, that's kind of the reason why I ended up. I wanted a more capable vehicle than the Ranger, because now the Jeep can go anywhere. It can do almost anything, and it's so old now, and it's already kind of beat up that, you know, I don't mind if it, you know, if I
Yeah, that's nice.
get that rash on it, that trees crashing up rocks. I don't care.
Yeah, having like the brand new vehicle, you're always
Yeah.
worried about that first scratch or that first
Right.
bend or anything like that.
First thing I did when I got it is I put I put 4 tires. I put the Wild Peaks. But he had a set of the 3s, the AT3s. And he
Great
goes,
tires still.
Yeah, and
they're rad.
he goes, oh, I want to get. He goes, do you want to get the 4s? I was like, no, dude, you got some 3s? He goes, yeah. I go, let me have those. They're brand new. I was like, everybody's raging about them, and now the 4s are coming out. What? These are crap now?
No,
Give me
the
a-
3s.
Yeah,
did
I was like, give me a-
amazing
dude,
work
so
for me.
solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I put 3s on. I put 3s on there.
I had them on my
And it sits in my
Tacoma.
garage. It only goes out.
Yeah.
How long are those things going to last? Forever.
I had the 3s on my Tacoma, and then I got them again on the Colorado.
Right.
And I just transitioned to the 4s because, ironically, the 4s were cheaper
There you go.
than the 3s because of I think it was a pricing.
a little misprint
Yeah, because I bought them off. I basically went to America's Tire, which is owned by Discount Tire.
discount. Yeah.
Right.
And they price match. And on Walmart.com, they had the 4s for cheaper than the 3s. And I was like, I think their e-com manager screwed up.
Got them labeled wrong.
Yeah, or their
Hey,
merchandiser.
It's labeled. It's marked.
It's labeled. So then Discount Tire matched
match
them.
it?
And I
yeah.
got it for cheaper than the 3s. So I was like, all right.
To be honest, for me, when the tires that I was getting on that Jeep were like, they were just wore out. They were balding, and I knew I was going to have to get new tires, but I made the trip down. And where I took it originally to get tires, I saw they had a 4, the AT4s out. They had 1 tire displayed, and I go, okay, I'll take the 4s. And the girl goes, this is a display model. We don't have any in. We don't know when we're gonna get them in. And I go, okay. So I called my other guy, and he goes, I got a set of 3s. And I was like, really? He goes, yeah. So I went down there, slapped the 3s on there. It's like, it's fine, you know. 'Cause
They work.
Jeep, the Jeep sits in the freaking garage until I take it out.
The 3s are amazing. I had no problems with the 3s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved them. So I was like, I'll take that.
And who knows if the 4s are better because they haven't been proven yet.
I don't know. I just know the 3s were all the rage. Everybody had 3s, and now the 4s came out. What does that make the 3s crap? No, the guy had a brand new set. I was like, I'll take them.
Solid.
Yeah, just look at the date code that they were produced.
Yeah,
you know what I
sure,
mean?
that
That's the only thing that really matters.
Yeah, and the
Rot
rim-
out on you.
Right, and the rims that are on that Jeep, they're all Steelies and everything. I mean, that Jeep is
Yeah, take a hit.
yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I just love it. It's so fun to drive because I don't drive it a lot. So when I do drive it, man, it's like a freaking toy.
Yep.
It's so fun. I didn't even tell you too, dude. My Ranger, I got in an accident.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, I was going.
The Land Beaver
yeah.
got smashed. You smashed your Beaver.
Smash it.
I stuttered because I was laughing. I laugh at my own jokes.
Somebody's got to.
Someone hit the Beaver from behind. Hey, yo.
Did they hit your 4122 hitch slide?
Oh.
They hit my spare tire. I got a full-size spare tire on the back of the Ranger on the swing, on the multi-swing. So I was actually literally at a stop, and I think I was on Jefferson in Temecula. And I was at a stop, just waiting at a stoplight. Boom. I was like, what the heck? I got out of the vehicle, walked around. Hey, somebody scratched my spare tire. And then I looked at the guy's vehicle. Dude, I'll show you pictures.
I gotta see it now.
F-150, whole front end, totally pushed in all the way to the windshield, fluid everywhere, glass everywhere. My my multi-swing, it bent about 3 inches forward, towards my tailgate.
That's not bad.
It flexed to the tailgate and came back, but it stayed a little bit bent.
Yeah, the metal might be weak though.
So he's getting towed. I drove off.
Yeah.
I got all his information, called my person, and the lady's like, oh, we're going to try to call the guy because, he hit me. I actually felt bad for him because it was an old F-150 and I know it was paid off. And I'm like, dude, he's like, and he got out apologizing. I'm sure he was texting or something because I was stopped at a light.
Dude, I had the same thing. I was in the school pickup line for Zoe, and I'm just sitting there. I think it was in the Land Rover, though, and I was just chilling. I can't remember which truck I was in. Either way, I had the full-size spare in the back. Next thing I know, whack! I'm like, what the hell was that, dude?
Yeah.
And I get out, and I'm like, I'm looking, I'm like, oh, he hit my tire. And like,
barely did
but his
anything.
whole hood was just accordioned all the way up to his windshield, just totally fucked. And he's like, my wife's gonna kill me.
That's
he was
exactly
just
what
freaking
happened.
out. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm cool. I mean, it sucks for you, but I'm fine. I don't care. Maybe I scratched something, but I don't fucking
Dude,
care.
my thing was so chill. So the insurance company's is going to replace my multi-swing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we called.
They're not cheap, so yeah.
I think I ended up paying. Out the door and everything was like almost $2,000 for that thing.
Yeah, once you get all the table and
I got the
attachments
table and the whole thing on it. And then, like I said, I put the full-size spare on it because I had the Toyos, the RTs, when they came out with those. I put those on the Ranger. Those are 34s. So I put a 34-inch spare on the back of the multi-swing. That guy just plowed into it. I don't know how fast he was going, but dude.
So do you have to could you sell the multi-swing?
I probably
The original?
could.
Yeah.
I probably
The bent
could.
one?
Yeah.
As long as it's still structurally
Yeah, no
sound.
cracks or
I
anything.
took it on. Well, here's the funny part.
Re-weld it.
It happened on a Wednesday. Okay. I was leaving on vacation to Wyoming and Montana on Saturday.
Oh shit.
So when the guy ran into me, instantly I'm like, oh,
My trip's fucked.
I'm
Yeah.
done. And then when I walked back there, I saw my thing was bent maybe 3 to 6 inches forward. I was like, oh.
Hey, that's a lot.
Well, then I looked at his until I pulled the pin and I
3
opened.
inches is a lot. Dude.
Yeah, but then I opened and then I opened it up. Everything worked great. I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. And then I went over there and looked at his, and I was like, dude, you're
having a bad day.
Dude, you better get a bus pass, brother.
Yeah, he's doing a lot worse than we are.
Yeah, I felt really bad for the guy, but yeah. So now I'm actually got the Jeep in the shop. Once the Jeep's fixed, then I'll turn the truck in and they'll take a look at it. But I took it on vacation and everything. It was fine. So, but I get a new multi-swing out of it.
That's rad.
Well, what I'm going to do is tell him to give me the cash for it.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, actually.
Maybe just hold on to my multi-swing.
I would just keep the one you have.
Yeah.
Take that cash.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, we still have the receipt and everything.
Upgrade.
We called Rig. We call Rig,
Yeah.
and the guy was like, I would take it off immediately.
Of course.
Because
Buy a
it's bent,
new
they
one.
don't want to be responsible
Yeah,
for
if
it.
it breaks and it looks bad on them.
I was like, dude, I
but-
took it on vacation. It's fine. I'll probably never use this spare in the life of the truck.
Dude, I beat the shit out of those things way more than that. So,
That thing saved me. It totaled his truck.
yeah.
I drove off laughing.
Did it bend any of your frame or any of the points where it mounts?
Nope.
Yeah,
I looked right at it. Yeah, because it mounts, into your trailer hitch.
Yeah, and your receiver.
First thing I did was look under there. No paint, even crap, nothing. It was actually where the tire is what flexed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
And that's
actual
got a little
down,
play in it anyways.
Yeah. So it turned out really good. Good for me. Bad for him. I felt bad for the guy. But
Those things are pretty tough.
Don't text and drive, bro.
Yeah.
These are PSA.
Dude, have you forgotten to latch yours yet?
yes.
Dude, I was I was driving the other day. I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? I hear something smacking. It sounds like something smacking the truck. And then I look out my side view mirror and the tire swings on the side of the truck. I'm like, fuck off, dude. I had to go on and it swung open and then it swung closed, and it actually swung closed so hard that it actually smacked the back of the camper.
You're talking. He's texting. The videos
No, I was
on
looking
him.
to see.
my bad.
I was just looking to see if I had that picture of the front of that guy's car. 'Cause I had to take a bunch of pictures, and it literally happened like maybe a quarter of a mile from Laura's office. She works for State Farm Insurance.
Oh.
So I called her. I go, hey, I'm sitting here with this guy, and I sent her the picture. She's like, oh my gosh. I go, yeah, that's his. She goes, how's our truck? I go, I took her picture. She goes, did anything happen to it? I go, well, if you look, it's a little bent where the spare tire. She goes, oh, we were going on vacation.
Yeah.
So it actually, like I said, I felt bad for the guy, but what was I going to do?
Yeah.
His
I would've
fault.
felt-
Fuck him.
Yeah, I know, it's true. On the other hand, if I would have got totaled, I would have had a new car.
You would have had another
Had a zero-
differential.
I would have had the Bison. I'd have the Bison.
There you go.
Dude, what is that running, man?
The Bison?
Yeah.
Is it 2024?
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. Daniel's got a brand new one, man. Got it
They're
from
not
that,
cheap, dude.
Got it from that Chevy dealer in Chino. I was texting him. I go,
don't
dude,
know.
what'd you pay for that? He goes, too much.
Yeah, I guarantee, dude. They're probably like, if you get them fully outfitted, they're probably almost 70 grand.
It looked like it was, too.
70?
I think
put
for
a video
the
out there,
Bison, if you
he
have it
put a shakedown
all
video.
all the bells and whistles, probably.
It's got like 5 different cameras. Front.
I mean,
It has so many problems with that motor, though.
Did you see what the sticker was going on, like the new Tacomas?
oh,
they're
yeah,
not
it was
worth
like
it.
70 or I think I saw 80.
Yeah, like 80 grand.
84.
dude.
I think I saw like 84.
And they don't. Honestly, they look like a Chevy. It's hilarious.
They look like a little mini Tundra.
Well, everybody's Me Too.
from
Me
the
Too.
front.
Yeah.
See, when the Ranger came out with theirs in 2020 with the 4-cylinder 2.7, but turbocharged. Now Tacoma.
It's all about fuel efficiency, though.
turbocharged. Everybody comes out with it. Everybody,
Well,
They're not.
wait,
though.
hold on, hold
like
on.
the new Tundra is supposed to be, they made it the turbo.
They
got rid of the
recalled
V8.
all of them.
I know.
Yeah, I saw that,
They're all
dude.
having issues, but then like they get like 1 mile per gallon better. Like it's not worth it. Screw that. Give me the V8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
so the ZR, well, the AT4X, all the GMC Sierra,
That
not
AT4,
Sierra.
I saw a guy on a job site. Those AT4s are so nice.
Yeah,
that's what
well,
I
that's
was
what
thinking of.
Brandon just got. He got a GMC
Super
AT4X.
Oh, wow.
My whole point is that the motors you were talking about, the 4-cylinder turbos, and like, oh, they did it, then they did it. Chevy, the motor they put in the new Colorado GMC, what is it? Not the Sierra, it's their Canyon.
Canyon.
I was thinking with
The
the
mid-size truck.
Yeah, that's the
They took the 4-cylinder turbo out of the 1500 Silverado that's been in it for many years and then put it into the mid-size truck. Wow. So it's a proven motor. It's actually a solid motor. But for whatever reason, when they put it into the new Colorados and stuff, my neighbor got it. He had to lemon law it out after 500 miles.
Oh, jeez.
It had so many problems, like the front louvers and everything. They weren't cooling right.
Oh, man.
Because during cold weather, they close it so it holds the heat in. And during hot weather, the louvers open and then, air can come in. So, like, apparently they had some issues with it. And even though it's the same exact motor, they came out of the 1500.
Wonder what the weight, I mean, there's a big weight difference, right, between the 1500 and those midsize now.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously now they take that same motor, and I mean, you're getting
Better.
300 something horsepower in that small little one. That's kind of nice.
My 6-cylinder,
And it's a proven motor.
it is. My 6-cylinder has 308 horsepower.
Yeah.
So, but
my
these
Ranger,
4-cylinders
my
have more.
Ranger was the first one to come out with that thing in 2020, and it has 270 horsepower.
Yeah.
But I was coming from like 110 horsepower Tacoma.
Let's be real. You came from hopes and dreams, okay?
So
Like, that's
man,
what
I
it
mean,
was.
I got in that thing. I was like, "Ooh, rocket ship!" I was thinking, "Go, man!" And then what's funny is, I get in the Cherokee.
You're like, oh, I'm back in the Stone
Dude,
Age.
it's Fred Flintstone with the feet power. That thing takes a long stretch to get going, man. And when we were going up that hill, I was like, "Oh man!" I saw Ben. He's way up there. He's just cruising. I'm like, "Come on." Just get to 3,000 RPMs.
Come on, baby. Come on.
It's like it's running 80 at 3,000 RPMs. But I had the bigger tires on, so actually I was probably going slower.
Are you
faster.
re-geared?
Yeah, it's re-geared. It's got like 433, 450, something like that.
Yeah, 456?
Yeah, 456. I think that's what it is.
Because
Yeah,
you have
it's all
33s on it?
34s or
30.
30?
No, 30.
No, 34s are on his Ranger.
Oh, on the Ranger.
Yeah,
34,
34s on the
that's
Ranger. This one, they are 33s.
Yeah.
of the Wild Peaks. And yeah, the Jeep is just for what it is. I mean, it's for fun.
Yeah.
And what's
Yeah.
good is, hey, I can take it anywhere for the most
For
part.
funsies.
You didn't build it for speed. You know?
Yeah, right. So, but anyway, guys, we all got to get out sometime, man.
Yep.
Trying, man.
Now that, I mean, even if it's just a weekend,
Yeah, I mean, right
leave
now.
on a Friday night, come back on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
What is it?
Yeah,
What's
like
the thing? What do you tell your friends that are scared to go out on the weekend? Don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like we said, it's not about,
Yeah.
the want. It's about the ability.
Right,
You know?
right.
Funds and,
So I'm looking to go out now. I mean, between now and, like I said, November, I don't have anything really planned. So I'm ready to go on any weekend for the most part. Just get out and go. Even if it's just local Black Mountain or Thomas or
Black Mountain would be cool.
Yeah,
But
but
we
we got
gotta-
just doing a little local ones here and there.
But we got to wait for this heat to break.
Yeah.
Can't be going out in this, dude. It's way too uncomfortable.
Even up at those elevations, it's still like
Still
80.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still hot
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Well, hopefully something
now's the
soon.
time to go to the coast, though. Like you were saying, do those coast runs. It's
Yeah.
nice and cool on the coast.
Jump in that water, man.
Yeah.
I know, like go to San Onofre or go to Dana Point for a weekend.
But you can't really swim in the water. I heard like
Dude, yeah, the
water is
good.
Oh, dude, the Olympics are on right now. And did you see all those like
Oh, the-
triathletes and everything?
What's
It
the
just
name
got
of that
out
river?
the
The Seine?
Seine,
Or
the Seine
Seine?
River.
Yeah.
I think that's how it's pronounced. The Seine. It's
don't know.
Siene or something like that.
Hey, I'm French. It's Sen.
It's the Seine.
Oh,
Dude, they're all puking on live television. They're like, yes, there's like photos and there's video of it, but I saw the stills of it.
It's that
I was
bad.
like, wow.
I know they
They're
said it was like super polluted.
it was super polluted.
And they're like, oh, it'll be clean by then.
Guy's coming out of the water with a third eye on his back.
Yeah,
dude, Simpsons shit.
Yeah, and they're all puking when they get out of the water. They're like,
Man,
Oh, fuck
I got a gold. Yeah, but what did
Yeah.
you really pay for
Yeah,
that?
what
dude?
was the cost? Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah. So man, I mean, I just want this heat to break so I can just start going. I just want to get out and go.
It's
now.
always funny. Like I always heard like people like, oh yeah, summer's like camping season. I'm like, I don't
No.
think anybody would go
Spring and
camping.
fall
yeah,
are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we just got to gear up for fall.
I like winter camping.
I love winter camping in the desert, dude. Like, I honestly,
Yeah.
a part of me has shifted from the mountains to the deserts, which is why I want a Raptor. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Well, we got to
Yeah.
go back to that spot that we went.
Yeah.
I've been
know?
jonesing for some desert trips because it's been a while.
too
I didn't-
hot, though.
I didn't really go that much last year.
And you don't have to worry about
I think I went
trees
once or twice.
trashing your
Yeah, I
camper.
know, right?
Well, on Mojave, we took Overland V1.0, and they have theirs is a little bit taller than yours, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And their 4-wheel camper, they were like going under those Joshua trees and like lifting them up and everything.
Trying-
They were
yeah.
pretty slow through the one section, but yours is a little bit shorter than theirs.
Yeah.
I think you'll be fine. So we
Yeah,
have
don't
to
you hear
Mojave.
anything? Like,
Oh, what
the
he's
Sand
saying?
Canyon
What he's saying
going-
in
The Narrows and all that stuff, I would have an issue, but
what he's saying in so many words is just send it.
I know.
Send it,
Just
bro.
go. I do, apparently.
You do. And you like rip off the sides.
Yeah, which is a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
Adam, our good friend Adam, he was with you and he was pretty ambitious
Oh, yeah.
and forgot that you have a wide load.
Well, I've heard. Now we're talking about Adam, our friend Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because here's the one thing I always
there.
heard about Adam is
Get their
you know,
adventures.
he's not afraid to skinny pedal.
No.
Oh,
And
no,
the first time I went out with Adam, I learned that. I mean, Adam goes, man.
Dude, he was the one who removed my little
Yes.
like electronic fuse that gave it more power.
What was cool was I was following him most of the time. So as he was flying, I got to fly, and I was like, okay, he's not flipping over in that big old Sequoia. I'll be okay. So
Well, I was trying to I had the drone I was trying to film, and like they just gone. I'm like, can you guys like slow down a little bit? Like,
They're having fun, man.
I know they're mobbing
was
though,
the one who
man.
told me, yeah, Sean was the one who told me. He goes, hey man, when you go out with Adam, he flies down the road. He goes
does.
fast. And Sean goes, I just try to be a little more, conservative until it's time not to be. He goes, Adam just goes. And Adam's like,
You know what we should have on our profiles is like our styles. Like, I wonder what people say about me. What is Ben's style? Like, Adam's style is like send it, right?
Yeah.
Send it because I can fix it myself.
Right, because
you know?
he likes,
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, the other half of his joy is wrenching.
Yeah.
You know?
And like me, I'm like overly cautious, I'd probably say.
Yeah, I could say that.
Overly cautious. Little bitch is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I'm trying to be
Over in the
nice.
corner. No, dude, but you get a few margaritas in me, I'm like,
Hey.
all right, I'll do that hill. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, dude. for
I'll do
sure.
it. Let's go.
You
Send
get
it.
a couple
I
cocktails.
turn into Adam.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter, even if you're not driving a big old Sequoia.
Yeah.
Especially your vehicle, dude. As soon as you pulled that out, man, that thing was gone.
Yeah, but
Dude was a kid in a candy store.
The suspension's set up for that. Like, that
Yeah.
vehicle's meant
was-
to be unleashed.
It was rolling. And that's what
meant to
Adam was
go.
telling me. Adam was like,
Free
dude,
spirit.
He was like in that Jeep. He goes, dude, just go. He
Yeah.
goes, dude, trust me, that thing will do it. Don't worry. And I was like, okay. And the more I kept doing it, the more I was like, okay, faster.
You just have to get comfortable with your vehicle.
Right.
all
I just
it
need
is.
to roll it over once, you know.
No, don't do that.
No,
Can't do that.
Don't need to do that. No.
Send it.
No, don't send it. Send it a little bit too hard there, bub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just get to the point where you got your limits. Okay, this is my safe spot, and then don't go past that.
Well, luckily the people that I went out with, I'm following them and I'm usually going where they're going.
Use them as like a
yeah,
gauge.
so I just kind of know.
They can make it. I can make it.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, one man can do it, another man can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I look at it. So, shoot. It's a Jeep, dude.
It's a Jeep.
I already know I'm going to fix it after every trip, something.
Oh, that's just in general. I have so many repairs to do before my next trip. It's just like I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got to plan a next trip.
Yeah.
Well, we-
I got to do something. Even like I said, if it's just a weekend, let's just go to Anza-Borrego for a weekend, something.
Well, not now.
Well, yeah, not now.
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere near the desert.
Like,
right now.
desert is like November, December, January, February.
Dude, let's go to the concert and do Pioneer Town to Big Bear.
After?
After.
Too late at night. It would take too long to get up there.
We paid
It'd be
all
like-
that money for all these
you got
cute
lights.
lights and everything. I got light bars.
I don't
and
have lights.
I got chase lights.
I have lockers,
Well, see, there
but
you go.
I don't have lights.
Well, we have to bring somebody that can. We'll just bring Adam. Let him
Yeah,
lead
light it
the way.
up.
Light it
Dude, he
up.
should be going to this because I'm literally going full country. Okay, that whole weekend. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Okay. That Friday,
Are you going?
to what?
Are you going to go to that concert?
I already have tickets. I bought them when they went on pre-sale,
And
early bird.
It's next weekend.
No, it's the 17th.
Oh, dude.
So-
I gotta go,
Yeah, it's
dude. I gotta go. We were. Dude.
yeah,
When-
17th.
When we were there, we were having such a good time, and we were all pretty much ready.
So much good music.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun
He's blowing up now. He's got all these songs with like Shabuzi,
because of us.
and all that.
It's
Yeah,
because of us.
they heard us
They
in
heard
the desert.
us call
Exactly.
in the desert. Yeah, dude.
Somebody, his manager was like, "Dude, these guys are blowing you
we
up."
saw. Remember, and we saw the rocket launch, and we're
We did.
listening to the good music there.
Yeah.
And dude, yeah. As soon as we said, we were all sitting there going, "Okay, the next concert, if he comes to California, we gotta go."
Yeah, Paul Cawthon, dude, he's awesome.
Oh my god,
I'm gonna have to check him out.
And that's the 17th. That's a couple weeks.
It's a Saturday. So that Friday is a country night, and my friend's a DJ, and he's DJing.
Where are you staying? Jason's
No, Jason's gonna be gone. I'm gonna
Charming
be
Forerunner.
somehow.
Stay at her house. We can post up at her house.
We gotta ask her first.
Yeah.
You can't just.
Invite
Are you kidding me?
yourself.
Allie, they beg for us to come out there.
Okay, does she have a cowboy pool?
She does.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, she does. She has a cowboy pool.
It was a cowboy pool.
Okay, so it's like one of the horses.
It's a horse trough.
drink out of this trough. It's a big circle.
I know what you're talking
You
about.
can,
And
you
it's
could go
cowboy
buy
pool.
one at Tractor Supply.
Yeah, yeah.
They're out.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they're stacked up.
Dude, okay, so Allie, if you're listening, we got to do this.
Yes, that's
Because
right.
she's in 29 Palms,
Yeah,
which
she's
isn't
there.
far from Pioneer Town.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, we gotta do that.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm.
You talk to her.
well,
I don't.
Tomorrow I'm gonna. Yeah, tomorrow I'll when I get home. Well, I'll probably buy my tickets tomorrow.
Somebody was just telling me about something
we
else I
gotta
wanted to
do
check
that.
out.
Are you going by yourself?
Yeah, so far.
So you're my plus one.
No, I actually have 2 tickets. But I invited my buddy from work,
Is he
Eric.
going?
I don't know. I need to call him. This is just now reminding me that I need to talk to Eric.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Because my wife was originally going to go.
That concert, it'll be.
It's going to be lit, bro.
Oh
It's
my
going to be lit.
gosh. Oh my. You got to roll tape on that one, man. That's gonna be tough.
You should come, dude.
You should go, Jared. You
This
gotta
month?
go.
You could be
17th?
his plus one.
Yeah.
I'll look at my calendar.
Ollie will sleep in her cowboy pool. That's what we'll do.
She's on a bunch of land.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
It's just all desert stuff.
Yeah. Dude,
Yep.
that whole area. You've been to Pioneer Town, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of. Dude, that place can be off the hook.
Yeah, I'll drive my truck. It's the perfect setting for
I'm
it
taking
too.
the Jeep.
Yeah, of course you are.
Dude,
You gotta
I'm
be a
keeping
dirtbag overlander.
Yep. I ain't even showering. I'm just going.
Well, that's what the cowboy pool's for.
Right. Now, when are they doing? Isn't Rebel coming up pretty soon?
That's in October. It's the 10th through the 19th.
Okay. So
Unfortunately, I cannot make it now. That's a whole nother story I want to talk about on the
that's
air.
another thing.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing.
This
But
whole month
All
has
right,
been
but
screwed up.
Paul Coffin.
yeah, that's August 17th. It's in like 2 weeks.
I got to see what's up. But yeah, dude,
It's August 2nd.
I want to go to that. Oh my gosh, dude,
It's
that would
Saturday
be
night.
So much fun.
Because he's playing in Orange County the night before, on a Friday.
right.
But that Friday is my friend who's DJing in Whittier. I'm going to go to his thing. It's a cowboy line dancing thing.
Wait a minute, you're going there on Friday night, and then you're going to do.
I'm just going to
Saturday
wear the
out
same
there?
outfit. I'm going to go from there and wake up in the morning and drive to Pioneer
Oh my
Town.
gosh.
Not literally, but that's kind of what's happening.
Okay, dude. If anybody's out there that's listening to this, you got to see Paul Coffin. Look up his music.
I was changed.
It's dope, right? It was an experience.
Yep.
It was definitely an experience. I think it was Adam who rolled that. Was it you or Adam who rolled that out? I was playing it on their Spotify.
I heard of it, and then Adam's like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy." So then we played it.
And then it was like till 1 a.m. We were all just blasted listening.
We were
to this
hammered.
music. It was pretty good.
Yep. It was a good time.
Pretty good, dude.
Kevin was on his carnivore diet, just
Jared, you gotta
cooking
go.
steaks.
Well, so was Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. That's what I meant. Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, and Mike.
Mike. Yeah, they're
Mike
both.
and Kevin were both just grilling up steaks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
We're passing away. We're passing around chips and drinking beer.
I know, dude.
They're like, "Hey, you want some steak?" No, we're good, man. I think I made ravioli or something
You
for you guys
did.
one
You
night.
did. You had extra, and so I just took
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I was supposed to cook that night. I didn't cook it all.
yeah. I cooked for
Perfect.
you
I
too.
was
did-
DJing.
Remember when we went to Holcomb to the Toyo event? I did the carne asada.
Oh, that's right.
In the pouring rain, when we were all underneath my awning.
Yep,
That's what I was
yep.
telling. I was like, dude, there were 7 of us in that just downpour, man.
Dude, yeah, that was tough. That was a tough one.
And then Allie's dogs all got away. Her and Ray were chasing their dogs all
In the
through
rain?
the valley. No, well, it was the next morning. Remember?
I had to leave early because I had a flat.
Remember? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
that.
remember that wind that night. That wind was whipping, and those guys.
Yep.
Even Sean was
was
ground
a little
tenting with
chilly
his
out
daughter
there.
with Hannah. They were in the ground tent. I got out of that 23-0. I expected them to be gone. The wind was coming so hard through that valley. And they were like, "No, I didn't see anything." That's when I knew, dude, that gazelle was legit.
Yeah.
That thing was nice.
Yeah.
Paul Coffin, so you're going. And you
Yeah,
bought
we've
2
talked
tickets.
about this. Yes, I will be there.
No, I'm just shocked because I'm like, dude. That
Get
was
your
an
tickets
experience.
online,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check.
Pappy and Harriet's
Pappy and
the
Harriet.
17th. It's a Saturday. We're going, man. This weekend, I'm going to another concert at the Hollywood Bowl.
Damn, Mr. Concert.
Yeah, it's some
See?
Philharmonic with a fireworks show. I got the tickets for free. I'm going, but that should be cool. I'm trying to be cultured, okay? You uncultured swines.
I know. Fucking
It's a line from Toy Story. I have
Paul
kids.
Coffin. Okay. Singer. Here we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
I mean, you don't have to order your tickets like right now, but yeah,
I know. That's my.
it's got like 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm gonna do
put
it.
in a little
Do
memo
it.
to
I'm gonna do
yourself.
it. Yeah. Especially up in Pioneer Town. That place is legit. I've only been there like a couple times.
That's
I really
usually like where we stop to meet up everybody before we take Pioneer Town to Big Bear.
dude. That little bar in there, that little saloon is pretty fun.
I've never actually like stopped into the saloon.
I've never
there.
gone there.
Yeah,
I
we
went to
always
that
just meet
saloon.
there and drive through, but I've never like hung out.
You got to go in that saloon, dude. I mean, it's,
I hear it's. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
pretty
good.
Isn't that at Pappy and Harriet's?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is. It's pretty nice.
That's where the concert is.
I was surprised how nice it was
It's
when
a
I
good
went in
concert little venue. There's a lot of big names who've been in there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Sean just went to Chef Sean. He went to a concert there. It was like some punk band, but it was inside. This one's supposed to be under the stars. So I'm looking forward to it. There's some people that I know that are going to it. You know these people too.
All right.
And then hopefully you get your tickets.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if Eric can go because I have an extra ticket.
Let's see if
and
Adam wants to go. I mean, that's his guy
Who?
too. Adam,
He might be in Colorado. I don't know what's going on with him.
he'll be back. He's not going to be gone 2 weeks.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone for a while.
Oh, gee. Did
They left today.
Lexi go with him?
No,
I don't know.
Just boys trip. Just him and Nate.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
They borrowed my Fireside Outdoors pop-up fire pit.
he borrowed mine last time. Didn't even use it.
You know where he can get a really good deal on
He
those?
can.
He can get an awesome discount code on
Average Overlanders Instagram page.
the Average Overlanders.
Click on the link. follow follow us
Our link
first.
tree.
Smash like, hit subscribe.
Smash the like.
Yeah.
Hit subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but man, yeah, that's a dude. You ought to go to that. That thing would be super fun.
Yeah. I got so
Hey,
much to go on.
everybody listening, you should buy your tickets to Paul Cawthon.
Yeah,
and
everybody show up.
Yeah, I want
to be there.
because there's a note that says like, "How did you hear about us?" Put the average Overlanders podcast. We want to own half that concert.
That'd be
It was
rad,
so
actually.
funny because we watched that that rocket launch on SpaceX, and then that was after the whole day we were out trail riding the whole.
Well, we
day.
were worried about the flash floods coming through because there's like some storms brewing.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got lucky that they didn't.
Yeah, the ranger was at the border patrol, pulled up and goes, "Yeah, this is probably not a good place for you guys to stop." Our first
It was in the
campsite."
wash. That's why.
Yeah, well, that's what Adam found.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey, he found a spot for us," so we all met
It was
up there.
elevated, so
Yeah.
we went over there.
Yeah, and then we went over there and we're like, "This doesn't look good." And Mike's like, "Yeah, this doesn't look good." And then some ranger showed up in a Raptor out of nowhere. It was like a border patrol guy.
yeah.
It's like, "Oh, yeah, you guys probably don't want to be right
Well,
here."
first of
And
all,
Mike's
that
like,
guy-
"I got this." Mike's like, "I got this." You
Yeah.
know?
First of all, that guy out in the Raptor, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm looking for illegals."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, you're having fun in a
Yeah, he's
Raptor.
playing
Let's
it
be real."
yeah.
He was because he was mobbing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
He was mobbing.
I would
It
be
sounded
too.
good too. And then me and him we're sitting there side by side, and Mike's over there talking to him. We're like, "So
We're gonna
what's going
die
on?
or
What are we
what?"
doing?" And then all of a sudden the radio cracks, and it's Adam going, "Hey, where are you guys at? I'm at the campsite, and you guys aren't here." We're like, "Yeah, we're just down the road over here." He goes, "Doesn't look like a very good place for us to be."
We're like,
in case
"Yeah,
this
we know.
blows
That's
up."
what we
We're
were
like, "Yeah,
discussing."
dude, we're over here.
Yeah,
We found a spot though, and it was actually really good.
Yeah, it was.
We got protected from a lot of the wind because there was like this big like mountain,
And we still got
next to
wind.
us, and we still got wind,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it wasn't as bad.
The worst part was we went riding that whole afternoon, and when we got back, we got over there and where Ben had set up his shift pod, there were bees everywhere. Remember that?
Oh, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
It's because I had water for the
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
We hit that one time in Antabrega with the kids.
And they took a shower on
took
the
a
shower mat
shower.
in the fake grass.
Yeah, and like it just swarmed with bees.
Yeah, because
afterwards.
it retained the water, and they were like, "Oh, water."
Yeah.
But that
Yeah,
actually
they're
was-
thirsty too. I mean, shit.
Yeah. But yeah, anybody listening to this, man, Pioneer Town, definitely.
17th, Paul
17th,
Coffin.
Paul
August-
Coffin. If you don't know his
August
music,
17th,
look up country
2024.
Country is F.
Cocaine Country Dancing.
Cocaine Country Dancing. Country is F. That's the one, man. I watched that YouTube video. It's hilarious on it. He does a whole thing. Dude.
No, I'm gonna have to go watch it now.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so good. Country is F.
Yeah.
That song is it's addictive. I bump
Yeah.
that song a lot, man.
He's got actually, if you listen to all of his songs, they're actually all pretty good. He does a lot of cover songs too. You know the song from Top Gun, the original one, where they're
Danger
playing
Zone?
it. You know when he's like wooing the girl, when he
Oh.
goes, yeah, when he starts singing into the microphone, like
We're all
Paul,
so good.
Paul
Yeah,
Coffin
dude, right?
does a cover with that, and it's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
And he's in a
really
new
good.
song with Shabuzi, like he's like plus Paul Coffin, so it's like he's blowing up. So get your tickets while they're
Before-
$35 a piece.
while you
That's
still
nothing,
can.
dude.
Were you following him, and that's how you found out he was coming? Is that how you were following
I
him, or what?
got an email somehow. No. It's because I listened to him on Spotify, and Spotify gives these notifications for people like they know you're interested in because their algorithm.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, there's concerts near you," because you can like they get
Okay.
paid for like
Because
advertising
I
concerts.
get my Spotify and I download it. That way, no matter where I'm at, I'll always have my music.
Yeah, no, I do that too. But like this was the notification when you open up the app or whatever. It says Paul Coffin in concert near you, and I was like, "What?" And it said there's one in Anaheim on that Anaheim, the House of Blues.
Okay. Oh, that's
And
good
that's on a
spot.
Friday night. And then Saturday night, he's at Pappy and Harriet's. And I was like, you know what? If I'm doing some cocaine country dancing, I'm going to be out in Pioneer Town.
Oh, dude, I'm going there as raggedy as F.
Oh, me too.
Roll up in the Jeep. I'm
I'm going to have some new boots on.
I'm gonna have my
Scuff them up.
I'm gonna have my flask about halfway full.
No, halfway full because he drank the first half.
Eggs on the way
already.
there. Got to get on.
Not
once
while
I-
driving,
well,
but after you
once
got there.
I'll pull over on the 62 and then
Yeah.
drink half, then finish the drive.
Yeah.
yeah.
Norm is self-incriminating his DUIs before he...
You know what? I've had a good run.
Yeah. Still hurt anybody else.
No, exactly. But yeah, dude. Oh man, if you haven't heard his music, I
Do
mean, if you like country music, you gotta check it out.
Yeah.
What is it?
He actually is a very Johnny Cash type.
Didn't Danielle just post something I saw on there that said something like, I'm in my tent, drinking a cocktail, listening to country music out in the country. She goes, I'm in my happy place or something
Yeah.
like that.
Danielle is in her happiest place.
Yeah, right.
And she's out and about.
Right. So yeah, Jared, you got to go.
Yeah.
You'd
I'll
fit
try.
right. You fit right in.
Oh no, I'm sure I would love
It's
it.
a Saturday. It's
I love
one
country
Saturday.
music.
Even if you just get up in the morning, drive home. It's one night.
I'll see if I can swing it.
One night.
I know.
Go out with the boys.
I'll try.
One night.
I got a lot of shit going on right now.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess so.
yeah, I'm trying to put my house back together.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, Ben's going though. I mean, Ben's the life of the party. You gotta go.
I'm just trying to
Sure,
get
it'd be awesome.
Overlanders to be dirtbag Overlanders.
See,
That's all I'm trying to do.
That's
Are we always?
That's my goal.
kind of-
Dirtbag Overland Spotify.
Yeah, that's right.
Smash that like,
That's right.
subscribe.
Dang, dude, it's already 8:00.
time flies when
We've
you're
been talking for a while.
Oh man,
Not really. We
That's what you do
took
around
us
the
a minute to
campfire.
get going, dude.
It's
Yeah.
what you do around the campfire,
We were
right?
fucking around beforehand.
Yeah, I know.
So anybody wants to start going out,
Yeah,
hit up the Land Beaver. I'll go.
the Beaver,
As long as
Beeve.
hit up the Beeve. Some of you guys like that.
the
Hit it up.
Beebs.
Let's go. Do a weekend. Leave on a Friday night. Come back
Yeah.
on a Sunday.
Yeah, quick little overnighters.
Yeah.
Rafa's
Do it.
always seems to be
Yeah. You know, I always see Well, was it Rafa? Or, no, I always see Sergio.
No.
I always end up passing Sergio. We're
Oh,
always
really?
going the opposite, like 395. I'm going this way. He's going this way. I was like, hey, that was him. Next thing you know, my Instagram, but hey, was that you? And I was like, yeah, dude, where are you going? He goes, oh, Menachie, man. I was like, yeah, we're heading home.
Oh,
I was
nice.
like, dang. So yeah, dude, let's go out, man. If
Yeah,
not,
Sergio likes to go out.
Sergio.
Yeah, he's giving us shit because nobody invites him.
I know.
So, hey, guess what? You just got an invite.
Sergio got an invite to Paul Cawthon concert as well as
Yep, as well
Going
as
out.
Yep, let's go out on a
doing
weekend
some
somewhere.
Crazy stuff.
Let's go out on a weekend somewhere,
Let's do it.
and let's anybody out there, let's
Or even
plan some West
weekdays.
Coast.
Rafa's trying to go up on on Tuesdays and shit.
Yeah, Rafa
That's hard,
goes.
dude. We're all still working. We're all still working.
Yeah, he's got that off, hour schedule thing. So
I'm
he works
planning on
nights,
calling
crazy
or
shit.
pulling the ripcord at the end of this year myself. So
Ooh, lucky.
yeah, work messes up. I'll just pull the ripcord now. 5 months ain't gonna make a difference. Yeah. So
For retirement.
for retirement, baby.
The dream, baby.
Yep, I turned
man.
60 in October, and that's gonna be that.
How do you retire at 60, dude? Isn't the new
Dude.
retirement age like 80?
Yeah, but you know what? you dodge rockets and bullets, and
Oh, that's true.
they let you off the hook later.
get a little break.
All you got to do is survive. So there you go.
Be lucky.
It ain't easy.
Little PTSD sprinkled on top.
As Homer would say, can't you just be happy for my success?
We are happy for you.
No. It says, you know what? Next year, I'm planning. I want to go to Alaska. I'm sold on it now.
There's so many trips I want to do.
I'm sold on it now. I watched Brad Trail Recon do it. And
A
I'm
lot of
like,
people have been doing that lately because him and
What did he drive up there?
I could take my Ranger.
No, what did he drive up
Oh,
there?
he drove his.
392.
no,
He had a Gladiator.
yeah, that one he's building like the
Yeah, he had a Gladiator.
medical one with the side exhaust.
But the person he went with had a Dodge Ram.
yeah, story till now.
Yeah, but his like the first, I think he said the first day or two, his front axle broke.
Yeah, it's front drive shaft.
Yeah, so he's front
Yeah.
drive shaft. So he did the whole trip
And
with
two-wheel
two-wheel
drive. But most of it, you're not really wheeling.
It's all
It's
forest
mostly
roads.
highway and it's
Dirt
like
roads.
dirt highway.
It's rough dirt roads.
Air down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
that's
it's-
it.
Yeah.
Skinny pedal.
So yeah, just
Pretty
a
much.
full size
When I saw
with
that, I
two-wheel
was like,
drive is perfect. For
yeah. When I saw that, I was like, Ranger, no problem. It's already
Yeah.
set up for it. I can go.
Do it.
So I want to do Alaska.
Yeah, that's like a bucket list trip.
I want to do Alaska.
A bunch of people did that. Like Talon Side just went up there. A bunch of people are going up to like Alaska right now. Doing
He said
that
it
route.
takes. He said it takes about 3 weeks,
Yeah,
and I think he said he spent.
We have to drive through Canada too.
Yeah, you got to go through the Yukon.
Do they still have that COVID?
no,
No.
That finally we were gonna go. I was planning a trip to actually through Canada, like BC and all that kind of stuff for a while, and then all of a sudden that
Trudeau
hit.
just finally let go of the vaccination thing.
Yeah,
You just go from here to Dawson City. That takes you through the Canadian, the outback through the Yukon, and then from Dawson City you go to what is it? To Tuktuk.
took to Yuktuk.
And that puts you right on the Arctic Ocean.
Yeah.
On the Dawson and the other.
Dude, some of the scenery is like amazing, dude. And they're even saying like
How
just
much money
some of
in gas?
Well, he said he spent. Well, they just did. Like I said, they did
they
a recap video.
Yeah. On their
And
channel.
explained their whole trip.
Yeah,
couple
going trail
$1,000 in
recon.
gas.
Yeah, a couple. I want to say it was about a couple $1,000 in fuel.
I think he said it was like 3,000 miles.
Yeah.
I think. I thought
No,
it'd be more
thought-
than that.
I know it was like I want to say like I thought he said like 6.
Maybe
we have to go there
maybe
and
round
back.
trip.
Round
Maybe
trip.
Round trip.
3,000 up.
Yeah.
And they like
That's
He
basically
actually
going
went-
across the United States
Well,
and
he
then
went
back.
from San Diego.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying. He
Yeah.
goes from San Diego all the way to the Arctic.
Well, it's about
You could-
3,000 miles coast to coast.
Yeah.
And then if you do that, that's 3,000, that's 6,000 back.
You could do it quicker, but you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah, he said he could do it in like 3-4 days if you're just bombing.
Yeah, if you're just mobbing.
Yeah,
But
but
he
that's
said
not
they
why
were
you do
driving.
it.
But
Yeah,
that's
he
not-
said they
yeah,
were driving
you
about
wouldn't
no more
enjoy
than
it.
no more than 7-8 hours a day. And
Yeah,
they-
they're not doing like 12-hour days and
yeah.
like they're just like pulling over. Like
Still, but
this,
6 hours a day is a lot.
Yeah, but the scenery. I mean, it wasn't like they were just
you drive that to work, dude.
right. They were
I know. That's how I know it's a lot.
But if you're doing that on vacation with
not in
amazing
Alaska,
scenery,
What are you doing?
yeah,
Yeah, true. I can see how it wouldn't be as bad if you're like taking it all in. You're not
But he's
working.
got what would you say? I think it's like 3 or 4 YouTube videos up on it.
Oh, he's got a bunch,
of their
yeah.
of their trip.
yeah.
On Trail
and all the
Recon?
Trail Recon
Yeah.
and Storytell now, they're
Yeah,
both have a lot.
and they were pulling over at all these beautiful lakes and glaciers.
amazing.
Just they'd go, and he goes, "Well, we had planned on an 8-hour day," and they get about 6 hours into it and go, "Oh, this is dope.
yeah,
Let's
we got to
camp
stop here. Yeah, yeah.
And they were doing that, and then they'd stop at all the little towns. And,
Well, they also get paid to create that
well,
content.
Brad's retired. He's retired
Yeah.
military. And,
Yeah, I mean, that's their job.
Yeah,
though.
that's what he's
They're-
doing.
They're
Yeah,
cranking out videos.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And then he said that he
for
had
us,
heard-
we have to pay for it.
Right.
Yeah.
He'd heard horror stories about like there were a couple of stretches in there where it was like 400 or 500 miles between gas.
Well,
He
yeah.
said make sure and take extra fuel, but he said he had like 5 or 4 or 5 extra cans,
He only
5-gallon
used
cans.
one.
See, you used one.
But he did run into instances where there was no fuel,
Right.
Or they get up there and it's like $8 a gallon.
Yeah,
and
he
stuff
said
like
that one was pretty sick. One of the
Yeah, I mean,
places
you're in the
up
middle, and you're
They can
at
you're
the
their
mercy of
where they're paying like I think he said it was like $8 or $9.
Is he a diesel?
No,
No,
I don't think he was. No,
Diesel
No,
Gladiator?
but the other what was the other gentleman went with him?
yeah,
Storytell now.
Yeah, started out. He was diesel, and he said he got better gas mileage, and he was in that big Ram. He was in a full size Ram with
Dude, how dope would it be to
With a
have a
four-wheel camper?
prospector?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
too.
I love that.
Yeah, it was pretty legit. But dude, that whole trip they documented the whole thing.
Yeah,
And,
Sean. Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And when I saw that, and then when he said, "Oh yeah, I broke my front drive shaft like 2 days into the trip."
yeah, like the second day of the trip.
yeah, and
I
he
was
did
like,
the whole trip, river crosses everything in 2-wheel, and he goes, "It was no problem."
Yeah, Brad,
People don't
he
realize
was
the
pulling a
two-wheel
trailer.
drive, you can go a lot of places.
I haven't had any. I've went a lot of places in my Ranger. I haven't had really any.
the downside between a
just can't
4-wheel
crawl.
drive without
Right.
without a front drive shaft is you don't have that low range. But if you go into low range with the drive shaft, taken out or whatever, you'll still have low range in the rear.
The rear.
Yeah.
So that is the benefit of having it.
Yeah.
He said I think he said they ran into a couple because he said is a really good time to go because the rivers are all
Yeah.
thawed.
Yeah.
And he said the ferries.
The ferry
were running.
crossings
Yeah,
and
he
all
said there was a
that.
couple times where the ferry wasn't running that day, so they had to spend an extra day there. But
Bummer.
I mean, you should have seen where they were camped. You're just like, dude,
Yeah, you're like bummer.
it's just beautiful all around there.
Yeah.
He said
The bugs weren't too bad.
no, and they said they would have planned their food a little better.
Yeah, because they just kind of winged it a
Yeah,
little
they were like
bit.
stopping at a grocery store, buy some food for the next couple days.
And it's funny too, because like in all the YouTube videos, you always see people like, "I'm gonna make it gourmet, this and that."
He's
And
like,
they're
Mountain House.
mountain. That's right.
yeah, they're like, "Yeah, we did it a few nights, but the rest of the time, we just kind of made it easy."
Yeah,
which
He
is
said, plus they're driving
realistic.
they'll drive all day, and they're like, I don't feel like making a big old meal.
Yeah, you can pull in, and like they're
but that
talking about
trip,
like
doesn't it seem like it's so
Oh,
doable?
I'd love to.
It's so doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just getting that 3 weeks to do it.
that's the hard thing. It's just getting the time off and like the money for fuel,
Right.
and I mean, it's an expense, but you could do it in like any kind of vehicle, pretty much.
if you plan it all year and like you save your money, know that's going to be my one big trip.
Yeah,
you could easily do it with all the little trips that you end up taking.
That's the problem. I have so many like not little trips, but medium-sized trips, like 1 weekers here, 2 weeks here. It's like hard for me to. If I did that trip,
You wouldn't do anything.
I wouldn't be able to do anything else the rest
Right.
of the year.
Yeah, all of us.
It's like
Same
just
way.
all in on that one trip. And I have so many other things I want to do. So like every year I'm like, next year I'm doing Alaska. And then I'm like, no, I'm not.
But it's
Well, next
such
year
a-
you're coming with me.
Yeah. Next year we're
And you know what?
Where are
Maybe
you going
Alaska will be on that.
That might be part of it.
Well, where are you going?
we don't.
We don't know yet.
Well, I'll be retired, so dude, I'm in.
It's a little bit different kind of trip.
It's a different kind of trip.
Okay.
It's a cruise.
Yeah.
Dude, we want to go on a cruise next year.
Nice.
We haven't decided if we're going to Alaska or we're going.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It was
Yeah,
Alaska.
we're trying to figure out where we're going to
Norwegian,
go.
baby.
No.
My buddy just got off Norwegian, said he had a great time. So I don't know.
They're our competitor. That's okay.
Here, I don't want to go. What I don't want to do is do carnival when school is out.
I don't want to do carnival.
You don't want to do carnival, period.
Okay,
You've seen all the memes?
Okay.
I'll tell you what they call it, what the nickname is after the show. It's pretty,
check this
pretty
out.
bad.
Yeah.
Next year is Laura and I's 40th.
Nice.
Wow.
Anniversary. So we said, we want to go on an Alaska cruise. But on the other
Those are
hand,
dope.
we'll be retired. Why not
Drive. Just drive it, dude.
yeah.
Why not?
Because you'll have
drive
more
it?
freedom that way.
And you'll probably spend,
Probably
close
spend
to
less.
I don't
the amount
know.
of same amount.
I could spend $6,000 on a nice Alaska cruise, and it's pretty sick, dude. We'll drive. How about driving to Seattle and get on the boat? So take a week,
Yeah, or Vancouver.
like a week prior, and just camp all the way up. Park
That's
my
something I want to
car
do too. Do the islands out there.
Yes, yeah.
But then you're going to leave your vehicle for a week.
I got a friend. We got a family friend that lives in what is it, Snohomish,
Is
Washington.
what you do. You ship your truck to Alaska, take the cruise up, get off the boat, jump in your truck, and then drive it
Drive
home.
back.
I
There
just
you
pay
go.
somebody to drive my truck up there.
No, put it in a
back.
shipping container. Fuck it. Have them drop
cheaper
it
to
off.
ship
That's so funny because we're talking about doing Alaska for our 40th next year.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
That'd be
we're-
dope.
Yeah, we're in June, but we don't want to go in June. Well, I mean, June's a good month to go, but kids are still out of school. So when you get on the boat, it's always going to be a lot of kids. So we would like more adults.
August, September.
Yes,
Because
Yes.
that's when they're back to school.
yes.
All the old people go then.
What do I care?
We're gonna
You're old. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm 60.
You're
No problem.
retired.
Well, I'll be 60, but yeah.
just a heads up.
But that's so funny.
We're gonna lose our video stream here in a minute, but
We should probably wrap up anyways.
but yeah, I mean, audio can still roll, but I'm just gonna let everybody. I don't think anybody's even watching us, but if they are, we're gonna.
I
lose our-
was. That's
Yeah.
why I was on my phone. I was watching us.
Yeah, but
That's so funny.
we might lose our
That kind
video.
of a trip, dude. Let me know. Like I said, we're gonna go. We said we want to go to Alaska, and we said we want to cruise. So we already said for our 40th, that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
It's so funny that you guys said that's where you're thinking about going.
Well, no, it all depends because,
Oh, dude, things happen.
yeah, things happen.
Like I said, you plan on your other trip, and things happen. What are you gonna do?
We were all set to go for Colorado, and that changed.
Yeah.
I was all set to go for the Rebel Rally Chase. That changed. So it's just
okay.
Some things
now-
fall off, some things pick up. Like something will come in, something. It's just always
Well,
ever
it's
life,
changing.
man.
Well, look, here's the one thing that's constant. We're always here on the weekends.
I was gonna
We can
say
always
death and
take
taxes.
off for a week for one. Well, yeah, we can always take off for one night somewhere. Thomas Mountain.
We could.
The beach.
Well,
somewhere.
I struggle that too because like I was talking about that, like Rafa invited me up and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I could probably swing it. I mean, I had some stuff I got to move around, but then it still cost me like $100
Yeah.
just to drive up there,
Yeah.
gas wise.
Yep.
I'm not talking about food because I'm gonna eat no matter what.
Right.
No other,
Mountain House.
yeah, no
Mountain
other,
House, baby.
no other expenses. Really.
MREs.
Well, you got to invite
But-
Sean. He'll just cook for you.
Yeah, but I still
No, he
it's
won't.
$100.
No, he won't.
And if I take 4 little weekend trips, just like an overnighters, and it costs me $100 each time, that's $400. That could go $400 into my gas tank to take me to, wherever. So it's hard for me to take all these little trips. I mean, they're nice because they quench that thirst of like, I need to get
Getting out.
But
Well, and you want to justify your camper too. I mean, that's what you got it for.
yeah. I mean, I
wanna
use
get
it.
out.
Yeah, but like I would rather use it for longer periods. I bought it so I could go on longer trips, not quick overnighters. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I would rather save that $100, put it in the fund for the long 2-week trip. So it's hard.
Got to go back to Glacier.
Yeah,
man.
it's hard to have that balance. I don't want to go back to Glacier. I love it up
Yeah, that place was. I mean, I went all through Yellowstone, and I've been now twice through Yellowstone and twice through Glacier.
I might do that again next summer.
For me, I'll go to Glacier every time.
Yeah, I might
Like
do
it
that.
better. It's I mean, it's not as. I mean, Yellowstone is so touristy. There's
Well, yeah, they're
so
like
many people.
the geysers are blowing up now. Apparently,
Dude, yeah,
dude,
that
they got
one
their
was
money's
huge.
worth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, when we were there this past trip, when we stopped at Yellowstone, we went over to Old Faithful because I hadn't seen it before. So we're walking over there, and we're probably just walking up that ramp, and there's a freaking bison walking through the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
The rangers are trying to keep people back, and there's giant bisons walking.
Yeah.
Through. People got their dogs, and they're trying to pull them back. It was nuts. I was telling Laura, I was like, yeah, why don't you go pet the bison, man?
Yeah.
Get
I
on-
still remember
get
my
on video.
mom, like when we were in Yellowstone, she tried to go up to a moose, like and take a picture of it. I'm like, you ended up being what I thought. So
Yeah.
there you go.
But yeah, dude, let's get together, man. Let's get out
do
on a
it, man.
weekend. Let's get out on a weekend.
Sell my truck, bro.
What does drive? It takes.
Sell my truck.
That's not gonna help you get out on the weekend.
No, I need. You know
Hey,
what?
the
I
Mini
will
can
pay
make
a
it to Black
commission.
Mountain. The Mini can make it to Black Mountain.
Just ride shotgun.
Not
Fuck
the
it.
new Mini.
Yeah, the new Mini ain't going
I'm
anywhere.
lower. I can barely make it up a driveway.
You can drive my Cherokee, and I'll drive the Ranger up. There
Okay.
we got two
There you go.
vehicles. There we go. We got
Ride
lots of people
shotgun.
that
I
love
might have to Toro your fucking your Ranger or
it. There
something.
you go. Hey,
So.
before you sell your ZR2, let's just take the front diff off and swap it with the Ranger front diff.
I don't know if GM and Ford get along that well.
Yeah, they ain't that friendly.
Fab Rats can do it, man.
I'm sure they could.
Matt's off road can.
Anything can happen with money.
Yeah, you can do anything if you got the money. But
Right. That's right.
But
Anyway,
well, hey man, thanks for bringing not only the personality
always love the
but the beverages and the pizza, man. That was awesome.
You guys
Thank
are the
you.
best. You
Get
guys
the-
are the best.
the Cuervo margaritas, the Mountain Mike
Sparkling
pizza.
cocktails.
See, it makes you feel they sneak up on you, don't they?
They're good.
Yeah,
They're
but
tasty.
you know what? I'm already on the come down. I only had 2 of them.
Isn't there?
So
There's another one in there.
hey, I had my 2. You had
I only
your
had
2.
the one.
He had
Oh,
one.
I'm
so
up
he's-
slow rolling it.
You've got one right over here.
And he's the one who lives here.
I know.
Right.
Well, mine's after
He
you guys
sleeps
leave, I'm
under
going
the
to drink it.
podcast. He cries a little bit too. You hear him at night, a little crying.
Whimpering.
When he walks out there through his fleet that's in the driveway.
His fleet of broken
Oh, right,
vehicles.
my fleet of broken
It's
ass
the Boulevard
junk.
of Broken Dreams,
Like
dude. That's what it is.
Sanford and Sons looking.
man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's
So
sad. It's just sad. It's not impressive. It's sad.
Maybe if you put them all together, you can make it like an Earth roamer.
If I sold them all, maybe. No.
Yeah, sell it, man.
Well, you could
Sell
have
it.
sold the one, but now it's got a blown up engine.
I know.
It would have blown up on my watch.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that to anybody.
No, that's good.
I was
Well-
supposed to get them all fixed up. Like when I was on my trip, Ed called me up. He's like, "Hey, bring me some cars. I need something to work on."
Oh wow! Did you
Ed's
tell me you
bored.
got a whole fleet?
Well, no, I kind of told him we were been planning on doing it, and then he's like, "Okay, now I'm ready. Bring them." And I'm like, "Well, I'm on
Now I'm
vacation.
not ready."
Now I'm not ready." And then I got back, and now my house fell apart, so I got to spend money on that. And I was like, "Fuck, there's all my fun money."
Okay, so everybody
coupons.
that's out there that's listening, there's a GoFundMe set up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck.
Let's get Jared and Ben out.
No, I mean I don't need money to do that. It's more about time and
You can just give the money to me.
Jared
I can use
needs
it for
money.
gas.
Jared needs to. He's got a fleet of vehicles that are just dead right now.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, look at it
been
this
running.
way: if either of you guys want to go out somewhere, I'll make dinner for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
fair. I
that's-
mean, you should.
I mean,
Wait,
I make
hold
it-
on. The last time you made dinner for me was the raviolis, but prior to that was the mahi mahi burgers
And that
at
was
the
delicious.
cookout.
I made. I
want
made
that.
Jared carne asada was the last time. That was up there
At the-
at the Holcomb Valley.
Holcomb Valley,
Holcomb
yeah,
Ranch.
yeah.
Yep, at the
So, what
Toyota
would be
event.
your next meal to cook for
Oh
us?
man, I've been working on a couple things. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to unveil it.
Uh-oh.
Spam fried rice.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Salty.
Oh my gosh. My wife cannot. She's from another planet. She doesn't like spam. So
Nobody
she
does.
Came home.
Who actually likes
I made spam.
Spam is actually kind of delicious.
I made spam
disgusting, but it's
fried
delicious.
rice that you would eat, and it's like, why go to
I didn't say I wouldn't eat it
why go to PF, why go to PF Chang's?
when you can go
It
to
is so good.
PF
I'm
Norm.
telling you, you will try it and go, dude.
Go to
this is bomb.
Norms.
Norms. Get some
I don't
pancakes
have
and
my own, I
spam.
don't have
Right,
my own
right.
restaurant for nothing. I'm not a fake chef for nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, spam fried rice. I perfected. I made it like 2 weekends in a row,
Hell yeah.
and I was just to perfect it. And even my wife was like, "Yeah, this is good." I was like, "Okay."
Hell yeah, brother.
And she doesn't like it at all. Like you don't really like fish.
I'm not a big seafood fan.
But when you ate a mahi burger, you were like, "Wait a minute, this is pretty
it's
good.
delicious.
This is pretty good."
Dude, I had some bluefin tuna belly last night. Sushi, sashimi.
Let me tell you, dude.
Melted.
Laura went out deep sea fishing last Thursday or Friday by herself. They didn't catch anything.
Aw,
Yeah,
you
there's
weren't
no
there.
fish left in
You
the
weren't
ocean.
there.
Kind of sucks. She took a long boat ride, and we're
Not worth
supposed to go out Sunday, but I canceled
I
that.
had the swordfish tacos. Those were good.
It's all in the preparation,
Recently, yeah.
man. It's the love.
Yeah.
Someone puts the love in, it's gonna be good. So you don't get this gut for not liking it.
Yeah, it's a lot of love there.
A lot of love, baby.
I got a lot of love
to
too.
love.
Yeah, but if we go out, I'll make you guys the spam fried rice. It'll be killer. You guys will try it one time.
Do you have a Blackstone? Is that what you cook it on?
No, dude.
Got a
What do you make it
rice
on?
cooker?
No.
How you making your rice?
Dude, I make it in my cast iron.
Okay.
All right.
I'll hook it up. Don't worry, dude. All you can
I don't. Hey,
you
listen.
guys-
I'm not questioning you and
You're
your
just there to
skill.
eat.
I'm just wondering how you do it. I didn't know what kind of apparatus you were going to use to cook.
Dude, if I tell you how the magic is done, you won't want to see the magic.
I didn't ask you how you flip your spatula.
magician
a
doesn't
certain
give up his
way.
Yeah,
secret.
you don't
Come
want to
on.
go behind the scenes, dude. You want to
man.
see the strings being pulled. You just want to get it in front of you and try it and go, dude.
Put it in my face.
Put it in your mouth. And on that note,
Yeah.
well, thanks for coming on the podcast, Nora.
Yeah.
Thank
you
you.
got any?
Always fun,
You got any
always fun.
shout outs or anything?
I want to shout out just all the people the cool people that are on Instagram that are there helping. You know, you get guys like yourselves.
Get good advice a lot of times.
Yeah,
People are
good advice. I mean, you throw something out there, you got a question on, you got people speaking the truth to you. So, you know, and they're not going to lie to you because you see them on the trail. So,
And even like I've been recently on more Facebook forums lately for some stuff, and it's
Boomer.
crazy. Man, I'm a super boomer now. Apparently, going back to my old days of Facebook, but just like specific things, and like I find answers for all kinds of crazy shit. Like I'm on a 4-wheel camper forums, and people are bringing up ideas like, hey, this latch broke, and how and like, oh yeah, that fucking problem too. How are they figuring that out? So there's a lot of good information on those little things.
Yeah,
like if you're, that's a good way to find people too, like groups.
I'm on
if you're old.
Sean gave me a Cherokee group that, Laura can't get in the Jeep because it's high. So there's nothing to grab on in this old Jeep. They don't have handles or anything. So I go on in there and just on the forum, the guy sends me a video of like he took the piece off and he put riv nuts in there and
People love to
put it
share
in
that
there. And
shit.
now he's got handles that just get right in the Jeep. So I already ordered the handles. They're already at the house. I just got to put it in now. So yeah,
That's the hard part.
just the people on Instagram, people like yourselves, people like Kevin, people like Sean, Adam.
Yeah.
I mean, these people are out there.
Adam has a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, dude, and they'd love to help you with it. Thank God for these guys, man, because I don't know jack bone.
Right.
I can drive it and tear it up, and
I can break it.
thank
No
God
problem.
these guys know how to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for guys like yourselves too. If I reach out to you guys, you always have some kind of an answer.
Try to. Might not be
Try
the
to.
right answer.
Sometimes
but
we lie to you just to see what
just
happens.
just to see what
Just
happens.
for fun.
No, but-
Funsies.
That's the best part. You go, oopsie.
Yeah. Oh well, that didn't work out.
Hey, you live and learn, right?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's really it. Just some of the people that are on the ground, man. People like Jamie. What is it? Popping.
Yeah, popping
The trigger.
TRD.
Yeah, TRD. Jamie, she's super cool. Dulcie. I mean, these people fucking help me out all the time. Super cool people.
Yeah, man.
I mean, they're like, come on down to Arizona. Let's wheel.
Dulcie just
cool.
talks trash to me online. That's all it is.
Dulcie's the absolute best. Dude. She's so cool. Her and Jamie are so cool.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, we need to see them again soon.
Yep. She's going to be out here for that American Adventurous one.
Okay, I'm gonna try and make that one.
You better go online, dude. They only had like 33 spots left or something.
Oh, is it really?
From what I was told.
Get your Paul Cawthon concert
When is it?
tickets.
When is it?
It's October like 17th through the 20th. So, yeah. And it's all the money
That's
that
the end of the Rebel Rally.
all the money
Yeah, I
that gets
probably won't be able to
raised
go.
goes to keeping the trails open, and that's what it's all for.
Okay.
So it's a really good cause.
Yeah, I won't be able to do that because it's the end of the Rebel Rally.
Yeah, I'm trying to
going to that.
be at the end of the Rebel this year as
So
well.
you guys cruising out there to check it out?
Yeah, I mean, typically they end in Glamis, so we'll end up cruising out there for that.
Yeah,
but
maybe I'll go out there with the Jeep, tear it up.
yeah, man.
That'd be ways. No problem. But yeah, get your tickets, Paul Cawthon.
Yeah. I was throwing that out there because I really want some Overlanders to show up, dude. Like, join us.
Yes.
We'll have a cowboy party at
Look it up on
at
Spotify.
Allie's house, and she has no idea that we're doing
Yeah, I
this.
guess
she has
what?
no idea.
We're
Yeah.
hosting a party at Allie's house
Yeah.
in the cowboy
Ray's
pool.
gonna be like, Allie, where did all these people come from?
Yeah,
they might even be gone.
right.
Who knows?
Yeah, with their land still there, right?
Just leave us the keys.
What are those like the
Fill
little
up the pool.
the little takeovers or whatever?
Yeah, we'll do a little Airbnb.
mob takeover or something.
Dude,
they
Flash
call 'em.
mob.
They're
Flash
super
mob it,
cool
yeah.
people. They'd love to host everybody.
Oh, I hope
Oh,
they're
no.
actually in town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
They'll go. They
Yeah,
love
they'd probably
that place.
join
They
us.
live that place.
yeah, get the Paul Cawthon concert tickets. Just go to Pappy and Harriet's online and just figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you how to Google. Figure it out.
Yeah. Come on, boomers.
But anyway, yeah, thanks for a lot of people on YouTube that have helped me anytime I reach out to them. I mean, they're always help. People want to go out on the weekends, hit me up. Let's go.
All right.
You know, and you guys got to get out, man.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Oh yeah, we always have a good time. I have a good time every time I'm out, but it's just
getting out. It's getting out.
Yep. Well, we'll make it happen, dude.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Jared, you got anything?
Nope.
All right, me either. Paul caught and
Look how
tickets.
easy that
Figure it
was.
out.
Easy peasy. Yeah. No.
Thanks everybody out there too.
Yeah.
Trying to think what I got.
It doesn't come to you now. You just,
Firestone. He just sent me those new brackets, but I haven't tried them out yet. So
he sent them to my house. That one.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
for the airbags.
You met him up in Oregon.
Yeah, the expo, and he said he's gonna send me some new brackets, and he sent them to me, which is rad. I appreciate it, and didn't charge me for them, but I gotta make sure they fit. So we'll find out.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the new Mini.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm driving it all around this weekend.
Because it's got AC.
I have AC. Yeah. and really dark tint.
Yeah. And no one,
Totally legal though.
Totally legal, too.
and no one
Only
hit
in the back window.
No one hit me up these next 5 days because it's supposed to be like triple digits. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's wait
Totally
till
want to
this-
go camping,
Wait till this baby gets down
but
in the 70s.
I'm gonna be in the pool or something.
I'll be in the pool the next 2 days.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. Let's roll.
all right, everybody. Thank you for joining us on another adventure here, and sorry if it was a little rough because we were doing a lot of testing out here with the video capabilities here. So
We're trying to get us on YouTube to do some live streaming when we do it.
we're just doing a little test run here on Facebook Live. So most of you probably didn't get to watch it, but we're just kind of testing it out, see how it worked. All the cameras worked. Everything seemed to be going pretty good. So
Dude, the new camera setup's cool. It's gonna be fun.
it'll be fun.
You're getting better at playing producer, so
I'm trying. It's hard.
I saw it on the thing. You're doing pretty good.
Were they doing okay? It's
you're
hard
doing
keeping track of who's
Except for the
talking.
time that where he was just like shining on Norm and he was, like, on his phone trying to look up something.
Yeah, and I'm trying not because I'm having to watch the board, and I feel like I'm not paying attention to you guys when we're talking, but I'm listening. I'm engaged. I'm just not looking.
You'll get used to it. It'll be like you're like.
Yeah, I can almost see it in my corner of my eye where I'm trying to dial everything in. So, but it should be fun. You guys will actually get to see us now. Unfortunately, we'll probably lose some viewers, but
Nah, they want to see the overweight hair loss journey.
they can actually relate to us. They're like, oh, I thought they were super handsome, good looking guys, but now they're just like me.
Crack a beer. I'm like Shane Gillis over here.
Yeah.
Just less funny.
And not Bud Lights. We got Coors Lights now.
Yeah, because fuck Bud Light. I still hate them.
Drink Jose Cuervo.
Yeah,
Cuervo's a good medium.
We got plenty of whiskey.
All right.
So
Cool, man.
all right, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining.
We'll see you around.